What up and welcome in. You're watching NBA Now live here on Chat Sports. I am your host, Chase Sr. Tonight's watch party, Game 1 of the NBA Finals between the Milwaukee Bucks and Phoenix Suns, is presented to you by Magic Spoon. You go to magicspoon.com/chat. That allows you to get $5 off your checkout for the healthiest, tastiest, and most protein-packed cereal out there on the market. Throughout tonight's show, we will be talking about Magic Spoon. It is absolutely delicious. It is healthy for you, 13 grams of protein per serving, under 200 calories per bowl, 0 grams of sugar, and they have a bevy of really delicious flavors. Some breaking news we want to pass along to you early on tonight's broadcast. Giannis, he warmed up prior to Game 1. He is a go. Not only is he a go, he is going to be in the starting lineup for the Milwaukee Bucks. Hyperextended his knee in the Eastern Conference Finals against the Atlanta Hawks. He is going to play. He's going to test out that knee, and he is going to be in the starting lineup for Mike Budenholzer's Milwaukee Bucks. I actually thought the Bucks without Giannis played really well. Jrue Holiday rose up to the occasion and looked like a superstar. Khris Middleton proved to everybody, I am worth the dough, I am worth the money, I can be a number one option down the stretch in critical playoff games. Khris Middleton was great as well, and Giannis able to bolster that starting lineup, but also helps the depth with the Bucks with him being in the lineup. Can't wait for the NBA Finals. The playoffs have been tremendous, and I know during this watch party and during all of our watch parties and live shows, we have people tuning in from not just all across America, because Chat Sports is based out of Dallas, Texas. We have people tuned in from all across the world. So I actually want to give shout outs right now to all of you watching. Let us know where you're watching from. It can be America. It can be a foreign country. It can be worldwide, outer space. Let me know where you are watching from our live watch party here on Chat Sports, and we will give you shout-outs. Let's take a look at the chat. Where are people watching from? Actual live stream from 24 Karat Plunker. We're going to be doing some live play-by-play. Because of NBA broadcasting rights, we can't show you the actual game, but I will be watching the game. We will give you live score updates. We'll talk about the highlights, and I will be doing live play-by-play. You match me up against Mike Breen, who's going to be better? Chase Sr., Mike Breen, we'll see. I'm at least going to try to do my best to be as good as Mike Breen. Hashtag bang! Yeah, shout out to your boy. Tune in. Juan, watching from Texas. Spencer, Little Rock, Arkansas. 24 Karat saying, let's go Suns. Breezy, tuned in from New Jersey. Let's see, where else is everybody watching from? Sean says Suns and Foe. Suns and Four guy is actually selling autographs nowadays. His popularity has taken off, which is absolutely hilarious. Andrew Gonzalez watching from Fresno, California. Sandtown, A-Town, Baltimore. I was in Baltimore 2 weekends ago with my girlfriend for a wedding. A couple of her cousins got married, so I was there in Baltimore. Had some lunch on the harbor. It was awesome. So it looks as though we have people tuned in from everywhere. We are in Dallas, Texas. Gotta love Dallas, Texas. Also, shout out your country. Of course, we're in the United States, but we have people watching from all across the globe, and that is consistent. Shout out to our people from the Philippines and Greece, as well as Tokyo, China, England. Let me know which country you are tuned in to Chat Sports from, and throughout the night, I guarantee you, the viewership, it's going to skyrocket. We're going to have people piling in from all across the world. Let's go Bucks from William Martinez. Andrew Gonzalez, he's throwing up the American flags. America, happy 4th of July to everybody out there as well. Hope you all had a good 4th of July weekend. Alex Caruso just got busted for weed here in this state of Texas, but he's watching from Norway. Okay, I see you. Ozzy Malasai, tuned in from Mexico. Shout out your country and let us know where you're watching from. If you're joining us just now for the first time, Giannis is in the lineup. He is going to start. He's going to test out that hyperextended knee. So given the fact that Giannis is a go for Game 1 of the 2021 NBA Finals, it's prediction time, baby. Who you got? Milwaukee Bucks, Phoenix Suns. Bucks haven't been to an NBA championship since 1971. Phoenix Suns have never won an NBA title. Who you got tonight, though? MIL for the Milwaukee Bucks. PHX for the Phoenix Suns? Get those votes in the comment section down below. Azamalasi, go Suns. Alex Caruso saying, laugh my ass off. Exactly right. I thought that was pretty funny as well. Humble brag, no big deal. I'm seeing Suns in 5. Vincent Sorletti going with the Milwaukee Bucks. Steeler Nation 412, Bucks in 7. I'm seeing Phoenix. Marquise Robinson riding with the Suns. Blair Davis rolling with the Suns. Alex Caruso says he has no clue, but we appreciate NBA players for tuning in to our watch party for Game 1 of the NBA Finals right here live on Chat Sports. F.E. Silent saying, I'm going with my boys, the Suns. Sandtown, A-Town. I have the Suns with the Greek Freak not being 100%. Marquise throwing up a bunch of sun emojis. Sandoval, don't call me Pablo. Suns in 6. Andrew Gonzalez typing his PHX for the Phoenix Suns. Spencer, Suns in 6 as well. We're getting closer and closer to tip-off for Game 1 of the NBA Finals between the Milwaukee Bucks and the Phoenix Suns. Let's project forward. Let's make a future prediction. Who's going to win the NBA Finals MVP? I think it's only right to go with Chris Paul. And last year in Major League Baseball, we got Clayton Kershaw a ring. That was the one athlete I wanted to get a ring the most. Now, I want CP3 to get a ring. And if he gets a championship, he immediately vaults into the conversation of the top 5 point guards in NBA history. I think what he's done and the impression, the impact that he's had on the Suns this entire season has been profound. It's been incredible. It's been amazing. And for him to get this team to the NBA Finals after the Suns have been in the cellar for so damn long since Steve Nash and Amari Stoudemire left, what an achievement. Who will win the NBA Finals MVP? Let's turn to the chat and see what the people are saying. Vincent Sorletti, Giannis, Marquise, Devin Booker, Andrew, LeBron James, he's not playing, but yeah, he's still an unbelievable player. 24-karat Plunker, CP3 or Devin Booker. Logan Mavers. Hopefully I'm saying that right on one of those 2 pronunciations. He says, if the Suns win, Chris Paul. If the Bucks win, Giannis. Giannis, if you're just joining us, in the lineup, going to start in Game 1 of the NBA Finals tonight against the Suns. Anish Anand, Giannis. Robbie Lucero, DeAndre Ayton. I'm seeing Kevin Durant. Unfortunately, Kevin Durant not playing in the NBA Finals. He got ousted by the Milwaukee Bucks, who were here after defeating the Brooklyn Nets in the second round of the NBA playoffs. Gwendolyn Durhammer Hill. I do not trust Giannis after Trae Young. Bad game 6. Kobe Cotton, Giannis. Shamario Patterson, Giannis. J. Way WRM, Kevin Durant. He ain't playing, y'all. Trying to be funny. It's all good. I can ride with some humor as well. Just a random person saying no doubt. No doubt what? CP3 going to get a ring? Okay, that might be my prediction. Shamario Patterson, Chris Paul, maybe. Anish Anand, Kobe Bryant. RIP to one of the GOATs. So if you're familiar with Chat Sports, you know that we as a company have grown like crazy. It's actually been pretty wild. I hopped on board here at Chat Sports March 1st. And it's been pretty incredible to see the company's growth. A big reason for that, all of you. And for all of you who have subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, though, do so right now and help us get to 250,000 subscribers. That is our biggest goal for this Game 1 watch party, is to get to 250,000 subs. We're a little more than 100 away, I believe. But help us get to 250,000 subscribers. Hit that red subscribe button or go to youtube.com/chatsportstv and support what we're doing here at Chat Sports, because nobody is doing what we're doing. We're a fun, interactive YouTube channel. We allow you, the viewer, to be a part of our shows. We hit you with the latest news and rumors across the NBA as well as the NFL. And we go live during watch parties like this. We have team-specific channels as well where we go live for. We hit you with the breaking news. Basically, to summarize it, we do everything here at Chat Sports in a fun, interactive, unique, creative way. So hit that red subscribe button down below or go to youtube.com/chatsportstv and help us get to 250,000 subscribers. I talk about having fun. A part of that, it's our Super Chat menu. Now, I know it's only, Tuesday? July 4th weekend has passed. It's come and gone. I'm down to party, though. I'm down to drink. I got beers on deck. I got Fireball on deck. I'm down to take a shot. I'm down to shotgun beers. I'm down to sip beers. I'm down to cheers to you. I'm down to talk basketball. And let's do it during tonight's show. You super chat me $5. That's a simple beer cheers. I'll just take a sip and say thank you. $10, I will talk about your team in the NBA. $20, I will take a shot of Fireball. And $30 super chat, I will shotgun a beer, and I guarantee you, it will be done in less than 4 seconds. I am elite. I have an elite shotgun pocket. Nobody can do what I do when it comes to shotguns. If you want to see it, you can believe it. $30 shotgun for our super chat menu. NBA Finals, it's about to get underway from Phoenix. I really can't wait for this matchup. A really intriguing one. Bucks haven't been to an NBA Finals since 1971. The Phoenix Suns have never won an NBA championship. This is huge. I mean, the Bucks haven't been to an NBA Finals since Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's a long time coming. And you saw how Bucks fans were going nuts when they defeated the Atlanta Hawks in the Eastern Conference Finals. They're ready to go. And they're excited now because Giannis is going to be playing in Game 1 in the starting lineup, coming back from that hyperextended knee. What you're seeing on your screen right now, it's a little preview for Game 1, and these are playoff stats. Giannis has some star power. Say what you want about his shooting ability. The guy has proven during this playoff run he can be a legitimate number one, and he's a bona fide superstar. Yes, the shooting at the end of games and shot clocks and the free throws, somewhat of a problem, but Giannis is a walking stat filler. During the playoffs, 28.2 points, almost 13 rebounds. Khris Middleton has looked like a number one go-to player down the stretch. His playoff numbers have been absurd. 23-plus points per game, 8 rebounds, more than 5 assists. Jrue Holiday has been a lockdown guard, did some great defensive wizardry on Trae Young in the Eastern Conference Finals, but offensively, without Giannis, he was really aggressive and making it happen at all levels on the court. And then for the Phoenix Suns, Devin Booker, I think nationwide people have realized this guy is a star. 27 points per game, 6.5 rebounds, 4.8 assists. Chris Paul, north of 18 points per game, almost 9 assists per night. He's brought leadership to the Suns like Tom Brady brought to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That's a comparison I like to throw out there. And speaking of stars, DeAndre Ayton is one right now throughout the playoffs. More than 16 points per game, so many big-time performances, almost 12 rebounds, and he's given you a block a night as well. Star-studded matchup in the NBA Finals. Maybe not the name power that a lot of people had wanted and hoped, but this is a great matchup in terms of basketball, especially with Giannis in the lineup and healthy. Let me ask you this. Last shot, who you got if you're the Phoenix Suns? Is it Chris Paul? Is it Devin Booker? Type CP for Chris Paul. Type DB for Devin Booker. Start flooding the chat right now. Just flood the chat with your answers, either CP or DB, and start flooding the chat and let everybody else know what we're doing here during this NBA watch party. I'm pumped up. You should be pumped up as well. Let me know who you have taking your last shot for the Phoenix Suns, CP or DB. Chris Paul, Devin Booker, Alex Caruso, Chris Paul, Jay Lou, Chris Paul, Faithful Caleb, Chris Paul, Vincent Sorletti, Devin Booker, Marquise Robertson, Devin Booker, Alex Caruso, CP3, Sam Z, chiming in as well, Kobe Cotton, Devin Booker, Robbie, Devin Booker, Rico the Mac, Devin Booker, CEO James Yoder, Devin Booker, Kobe Cotton, Devin, Alexander Bell, saying go. I'm ready to go. The Suns and Bucks are ready to go because they're about to tip it up as Game 1 of the NBA Finals about to commence from Phoenix. What a matchup we're about to see with a lot of star power, and the common basketball fan might look at these two teams and say, the Phoenix Suns, the Milwaukee Bucks, there's not a lot of marketability there. I actually disagree. There are a lot of marketable superstars in this NBA Finals, and these are two fantastic teams. The standings at the end of the regular season certainly indicated that as well. About to start Game 1 of the NBA Finals from Phoenix. Suns rocking their Black the Valley jerseys at home. Milwaukee Bucks going with their white jerseys. Bucks offensively going to be moving right to left. Phoenix Suns going to be moving left to right. First tip-off got whistled down. So we're tipping it off again. And game 1 of the 2021 NBA Finals is officially underway. Lopez wins the tip to Giannis. Giannis is actually going to start running point in the lineup, coming back from that hyperextended knee injury. Starters for Milwaukee, it's Khris Middleton, Giannis, Jrue Holiday, Lopez, and PJ Tucker. First play of the game, Giannis sets a screen for Khris Middleton, takes the feed from Middleton. He tried to throw an alley-oop up to Giannis, but Jay Crowder got a piece of Giannis's right arm, and that's going to send Giannis to the free throw line. So the first possession in the books in the 2021 NBA Finals, Khris Middleton attempting to throw the lob to Giannis off the pick and roll. Giannis gets fouled. He's going to the line for 2. As we know, Giannis, he's had a lot of trouble at the free throw line. But I actually give him credit for over time improving his shooting stroke, improving his offensive game so that he could extend it to the three-point arc, so that he at least gives defenses something else to think about. As compared to a guy like Ben Simmons, where teams, they stand at the free throw line, and they give him as much space as possible, and they say, you're not going to do anything. You're not going to do jack. Giannis, you at least have to think about that threat. And of course, as we get started here during our NBA watch party, our entire broadcast presented to you by Magic Spoon. You go to magicspoon.com/chat. You get $5 off your purchase. So Giannis goes 1 of 2 at the free throw line. Starting lineup for the Suns, it's CP3, Jay Crowder, Booker, Mikal Bridges, and DeAndre Ayton. Chris Paul, little elbow jumper, hits iron, no good. Giannis with the rebound. Hand off to Middleton. He'll pull up from the free throw line, elbow, jump shot short. Ayton with the rebound. Chris Paul will push. Loses track of the basketball, gets it back, hands it off to Devin Booker. He's guarded by Lopez. He likes the space, chucks the 3. It's no good off the left iron. Giannis with another rebound. Good pass down low to Lopez. Lopez, little floater in the lane, up and in. So the Bucks jump out to a 3-0 lead. Suns upping the tempo as well. Booker trying to make something happen. Crosses the lane, little fadeaway jumper, up and money. Devin Booker puts the Suns on the board. It's 3-2 Bucks. Little bit of a frenetic pace in the early going. That's often the theme in NBA playoff games. Khris Middleton wants to get involved. Baseline jumper is cookies. Bucks go up 5-2. CP3 down low to Ayton. He has good positioning on PJ Tucker, and he gets fouled. In terms of height, a mismatch. In terms of weight, Ayton, Tucker, not so much. Foul is on the floor, so the Suns will inbound. Chris Paul will inbound it to DeAndre Ayton. He's right around the three-point right arc. Hand it off to Devin Booker. He's going to slash his pass to the wing. Tipped out of bounds by the Milwaukee Bucks. Suns maintain possession. CP3 will now inbound on the far side of the court. Goes down low to Bridges. Bridges, what a beautiful pass to Ayton as he carves through the lane and throws down the dunk. What a great play call. Sideline out of bounds. You call that a slob play. CP3 to Bridges to a cutting Ayton, and he throws it down. Giannis gets ahead of steam. That knee looks good. Turnaround jumper from about 8 feet. That is up, and that is in. I'll tell you what, Giannis looks really good so far in the early going for the Milwaukee Bucks. CP3 down low to Ayton. Ayton outside to Devin Booker. Pull up jumper across the baseline is way too strong. Bucks rebound. Giannis gets his pass picked off by Booker. Booker, alley-oop to Bridges. Up and no good, but Jay Crowder there to turn garbage into gold. Shout out to Mark Zumoff. Happy retirement to you. So it's 7-6 Bucks. North of 9 minutes left in this first quarter. Holiday to Khris Middleton. He's guarded by Bridges. That's a good offensive versus defensive matchup. Jrue Holiday guarded by Booker. Another good matchup. He's going to line up a 3. That's too strong. Ayton with the board. He'll hand it off to CP3. He wants to go fast with the tempo. Looking down low to Ayton. He has Tucker on him. Turnaround baby hook. Easy money for DeAndre Ayton. Suns take their first lead of the game, up 8-7. Oh, here come the Bucks the other way. It's Lopez down low on Crowder. He's able to lay it in on the right side. And we're flip-flopping early on in this first quarter from Phoenix. NBA Finals, Game 1. Let's ride. Booker, guarded by Tucker. Tucker ain't scared of nobody. You know that already. Booker, gonna drive. Utilizing the switch, kick out to CP3 in the left corner. His three-pointer, off the mark, no good. Giannis gonna push. Little Euro step in the lane, chucks up the scoop shot, up and no good, but Giannis is fouled by Ayton. And for the second time tonight, looks as though Giannis is gonna go to the free throw line as long as that was a shooting foul. There's some really good passing going on early on in this game, with both teams really going with the fast pace offensively early on. Clay asking, where the F is the game? We're bringing you the game right now. Because of NBA broadcasting rights, we can't actually show you the broadcast, but I'm going to be doing some play-by-play. We have a live scoreboard for you. I'm down to drink and take some fireball shots. We'll also take your questions throughout tonight's game as well. We have 43 likes right now. Come on, we got to get that up. We got to get to 100 likes. 144 people watching live, and I talk about drinking on tonight's show. Let's have some fun. Let's have a party. It's 4th of July, baby. Even though the weekend wrapped up, we can carry it on into Tuesday. Let's show you our Super Chat menu that we have cooking up for you tonight. Chase Sr. here with you, producer Perry Randall behind the scenes. He's making this whole broadcast operation work. Your Super Chat is $5. I'll take a beer cheers. $10, we'll talk about your team. $20, I will take a shot of Fireball. $30 shotgun, $30 Super Chat, I will shotgun a beer. And you can also ask those questions with those Super Chats, and I will answer them live on tonight's show. So Bucks up 10-8 after that Giannis trip to the free throw line. Suns on the other end offensively. It's a Bridges miss from deep. How can Khris Middleton counter? He counters with a miss from long distance as well. 7:40 left in this first quarter. Devin Booker, nice little drive to the lane, and he gets his shot blocked by Giannis, but they're going to call goaltending. And that is a good call because the ball was on the way down. Was that a foul? Was it a goaltend? It was a goaltend. It was indeed a goaltend. So we're locked up at 10 apiece. Jrue Holiday going to drive the lane on the right side. Layup off the glass, didn't even hit the rim. On the other end, CP3 hands off to Jay Crowder. His three from the right wing, no good. Here come the Bucks though. Giannis drives, kicks it out to Snell. Snell to Middleton, to Holiday. Down low to PJ Tucker. Little bit of contact off the glass, a little kiss and in. Bucks go up 12-10 to break the tie. Booker, guarded by Middleton. He wants him. He's going to take him to the rack. Kick out to the corner to CP3. His three-pointer, in and out. Just misses, but there is a foul called on the floor. Going to be an official's timeout. 6:48 left in the first quarter. Game 1 of the 2021 NBA Finals. Live watch party here on Chat Sports. Around 130 people watching us live here. That audience going to continue to grow throughout tonight's broadcast. Bucks up 12-10. Producer Perry, let's cook them up a question. Who you got? Who you got in Game 1? Not necessarily the series. Who you got in Game 1? For all of you watching, get your votes in the comment section. Type MIL for the Milwaukee Bucks. Type PHX for the Phoenix Suns. Start flooding the chat and get those votes in. We'll give some shout-outs right now. Let me get a sip of water real quick. And, of course, I am down to drink if you super chat us. Clout chasing. Phoenix Suns. Ryu Ken, Phoenix Suns. Just a random person, Suns. Robbie, Suns. Vincent Sorletti. Shout out to Pennsylvania, Milwaukee. Devon, Milwaukee. Coffee and Cream, Milwaukee. Ryu Ken, Phoenix. JW, Phoenix. Lieutenant Pork, Milwaukee Bucks. JW, Phoenix. Nola Pelicans fan, Phoenix. He must be conflicted. Sarah Cooper, PHX for the Phoenix Suns. Vic D3, Milwaukee Bucks. JW, Phoenix Suns. Search Google. I don't even know what you're trying to say. For our Love of the Game podcast, I'm giving your podcast a plug, going with the Phoenix Suns. JW, Phoenix Suns. Coffee and Cream, Milwaukee Fingers Crossed. I kind of like those cream Milwaukee Bucks jerseys, by the way. Who you got? Let me know. Type MIL for the Milwaukee Bucks. Type PHX for the Phoenix Suns. We are currently in a commercial break with tonight's NBA Live watch party, rocking and rolling here on Chat Sports. Another thing I want you to do, if you haven't already subscribed to Chat Sports, what are you doing? We're getting closer and closer to 250,000 subscribers. We want to get to 1 million at some point. But first, one of our goals, 250,000. Currently, 248,796 people are subscribed to Chat Sports worldwide. We hit you with the latest NBA news and rumors, the latest NFL news and rumors. Anytime something happens in terms of breaking news, we bring it to you. We have a wide spectrum of team-specific channels here at Chat Sports. We go live. NFL shows, NBA shows, multiple times every single week, all reasons to subscribe to what we're doing here at Chat Sports. We are an interactive, creative, fun, informative YouTube channel. And hey, we like to have fun. We like to drink as well. Hit that red subscribe button down below or go to youtube.com/chatsportstv and help us get to 250,000 subscribers as Chat Sports continues to grow. Let's see what the people are saying in the chat. Justin Evans, Phoenix Suns. Juan Jimenez, Phoenix Suns. Liza Montano, Milwaukee Bucks. Ryu Ken says Giannis looks a step slower and more passive. I think he's been pretty aggressive so far. As we get back in action here, as the game is about to resume, Giannis has checked out after 5 minutes. But he looks good. He's been aggressive so far, in my opinion. He's looked pretty spry on that hyperextended knee. Tested it out pregame. Obviously, the test went well. He felt good enough to play. And for Giannis to be able to be on the floor as an impact player, massive for the Milwaukee Bucks. So we're back in action from Phoenix. 6:40 left in this first quarter. Bucks up 12-10. On the court for the Bucks as Khris Middleton gets fouled on a rip-through move. It is Khris Middleton, PJ Tucker, as they show a replay of Giannis's brutal knee injury against the Hawks. You were just hoping at that point it wasn't going to be an ACL. Thank God it was not an ACL. Bobby Portis also on the floor for Milwaukee, and Lopez as well. On the floor for the Suns, it's going to be Bridges, Booker, Ayton, Crowder, and who's trailing right now? CP3 as well. Devin Booker into the lane. Oh, what a beautiful move. Up and under, reverse layup, little kiss off the glass and in. That ties it up at 12-12. We're approaching 6 minutes left. Middleton on the left wing to the elbow to Portis. He really wants Bridges. Does he win that battle? No good. Loose ball. Who's going to get it? It's Middleton. Into the lane. Left-handed layup. Oh, it rims out. He didn't get the Kawhi Leonard bounce. CP3 the other way. Scoop. Pass to Bridges. Bridges throws it down for the flush. Suns take a 14-12 lead. What a pass by CP3. Looks as though he was bowling. Little bowling ball pass to a cutting Bridges. What a wonderful throwdown on the other end. Lopez, little pivot step. Corner three, bang. Shout out to Mike Breen. Bucks go up 15-14. Lopez claiming he got hit on the elbow. Didn't matter, still went in. Ayton, hand off to Booker. He's got Lopez on him. Alley-oop down low to Ayton, and the beautiful passing display from the Bucks and the Suns continues. Suns go up 16-15. Holiday. Once again to Portis. Portis cross-court pass to Lopez. A deep three. That is no good. Holiday rises up the ladder for the rebound, and he tips it out of bounds. What a great game that we've seen so far. The Stars have played well. There's been great passing. The pace has been phenomenal. And if this is a preview as to what we can expect in the 2021 NBA Finals, I'm all in. This is great stuff. Cameron Payne has checked in for CP3. My goodness, what a story he's been. Is he going to get going? Thought about a three. Instead, kicks it to the corner to Crowder. He dials up a corner three. That's no good. A little bit of contact as he hits the deck. Whistles remain silent. Middleton, step back three. Kush. Khris Middleton, bang, bang, three gang. Bucks go up 18-16. We're approaching 4 minutes left in this first quarter. Cam Payne gets the switch, guarded by Lopez, goes back to Booker. Booker now guarded by Lopez. Is he going to take him? Gets Lopez in the air, and that works to his advantage. Devin Booker, for the first time tonight, going to go to the free throw line. Bucks up 18-16, 4:07 left with Devin Booker going to the line. He had Lopez on him. So he took him to about 5 minutes, or 5 feet from the basket, got him up in the air, classic dive-in move, able to get the contact and go to the free throw line. So if you're watching the game, was it a foul? Flood the chat. Was it a foul? Type Y for yes, type N for no. Was that a foul on Lopez? I think it was. It was a clear foul. Good veteran savvy move by Booker. Little pump fake, got Lopez in the air. Put a shoulder in, able to go to the stripe. Coffee and Cream saying okay. Legends Joker saying yes, that was a foul. Sergio Mendoza saying Bucks win by 5. Vincent Sorletti, I appreciate the compliment. Coffee and Cream saying Giannis honestly should get a ring one day. Is it going to happen this year? We'll see. 18-18 after Booker goes 2 of 2 from the stripe. Middleton on the other end misses. Suns back at it offensively. Booker, he got Portis up in the air. Whistles remain silent. Holiday going to push the fast break to Portis. Portis lays it up and in. Portis has been a good story as well. He's given the Bucks really productive minutes, especially when Giannis was out. Cameron Johnson, he's going to line up and dial up a corner three. That is up and in. Suns take a 21-20 lead. We're riding the seesaw in the early going. I love it. Portis in the corner. Pump fakes the three. Drives to the lane. Loose ball. Holiday picks it up. Layup no good. Can the Suns heat up? Devin Booker to a wide open Cam Payne. Yes! Cam Payne from the right wing, able to knock down the three. Suns take a 24-20 lead. Mike Budenholzer forced to call a timeout for the Bucks, and the fans in Phoenix, they're going nuts in this first quarter as they see their Suns up 24-20 in the early going. This pace has been phenomenal so far. These two teams going back and forth, riding the seesaw, trading punches, and again, if this is a preview as to what is to come in the NBA Finals, we can go the distance. We can have a phenomenal series. Cam Payne just knocked down a 3-ball like I knocked down 3 balls playing pickup every weekend. Type 3 in the comment section right now. Just flood the chat with 3. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. I knocked down 3s. Cam Payne just knocked down a 3. You go ahead and type 3s in the chat. Legends Joker, 3. I'll give you some shout outs if you type 3. Beijun Chu, 4. Even better. Wayne Campbell, 3. Nola Pelicans fan, 3. Beijun, 3. Devon, 3. Legends Joker saying CP3. I see what you did there. Very creative, very catchy. Squirmish 1 typing his 3 as well. We're going to go ahead and type our 3s as well. Ikira 3. Timothy in the chat as well. We're in a commercial break, just to let you all know. I also want to pose this question. I am always fascinated to see where people are watching from. It is really wild how Chat Sports has such a nationwide, worldwide audience. It really is crazy. I mean, we're based out of Dallas, Texas. We have almost 250,000 subscribers at Chat Sports. subscribe if you haven't already done so. And we have people tuning into our content from all across the world. Where are you watching from? Type your countries in the comment section right now, or you can go emojis like Brandon Frakes as he types in his American flag. Legends Joker, Canada. Brandon Frakes, as I mentioned, United States. Where are y'all watching from? Do we have an international audience here? Nola Pelicans fan. No surprise from New Orleans. My goodness, I've spent some great time in New Orleans. It's a great place to go for a weekend for me, because if I'm there for more than a weekend, I get slaughtered. The King, Seattle. Legends Joker, I am from Syria. That's very cool. Blair Davis, Delaware. I'm from Pennsylvania, Westchester, which is like 20 minutes from the Delaware border. Jordan James, Buffalo. Wayne Hendricks, Jamaica. Okay, Jamaica man. I've been to Jamaica before. Great spot. Morgan County, Ohio from Corey Peters. Buffalo, New York from Jordan James. Milwaukee, Wisconsin, to be specific, from Brandon Frakes. New York, the good old US of A from Lucas Sharp. JW, currently Alaska. What is the weather like in Alaska right now? Red Feather, Moy Toy, Rahway, New Jersey. Vic D, Milwaukee. Andrew Gonzalez, USA. Steven Stubbs, Oakland, California. Hopefully you're subscribed to the Raiders Report. The King with the Super Chat. Producer Perry, we will pop up this Super Chat from the King, and it's a $5 Super Chat, meaning I can finally crack a beer and I can finally have a sip. The King coming through clutch. As our audience continues to grow, 172 people watching live right now. Just got a Super Chat from the King. $5 Super Chat. Is there any way that you could move to Seattle? Cheers. Any way an NBA team could move to Seattle? Okay, I see what you did there. Obviously, you're a Seattle fan with the Seahawks emoji. I hope so. I'm sorry, Nola Pelicans fan. I know you're in the chat. Also, shout out to Skalowitz watching us from the Philippines. I'm seeing Columbia, South Carolina. I'm seeing China, Los Angeles, California, Tennessee, Bosnia. To answer the King's question, any way an NBA team can move to Seattle, maybe the Pelicans move to Seattle. I think that'd be a good move. I think the next spots for an NBA team, it comes down to Las Vegas, it comes down to a return to Seattle or Nashville. But the King, you super chatted us $5. That means I can take a sip of beer as Giannis gets into the lane and throws down the left-handed dunk. Cheers, the King. Thank you for that $5 super chat. 24-22, Suns up. We are approaching the end of this first quarter and approaching the 2-minute mark. Dario Saric, guarded by Lopez, little power hop step. Can't get it to go. Gets his rebound, throws it out to Jay Crowder. Jay Crowder's three, in and out. Jrue Holiday to his left to Bryn Forbes. He tried to create some offense, but he got his pocket picked. Devin Booker, he wants another deuce. He's going to drive on the right side. He goes up with the layup. That is no good, but Devin Booker, once again, going to go to the free throw line as it looks like Dario Saric for the Phoenix Suns, injured. Limping off the court, he's immediately going to go to the locker room, so we will continue to keep you updated on Dario Saric's status as he goes to the locker room with an apparent leg injury because he is limping right now. Devin Booker, after getting fouled on his layup attempt, little floater on the right side, able to connect on his first free throw. Because Saric is out, guess who's warming up? Frank Kaminsky. Saric is actually getting helped to the locker room right now. He limped off the court under his own power, but the locker room cam shows that Saric is getting helped off the court. Booker, as he usually does, 2 of 2 from the line. Suns up 26-22. I got to undo the sleeves here because it's getting hot in the studio. Giannis, guarded by Ayton. He wants him. Oh, he bodies him up and throws it down for the two-handed flush. I'll tell you what, Giannis coming off that hyperextended knee. He looks pretty damn good to me. Giving it to DeAndre Ayton. Drove against him on the left side, able to give him a little body, throws it down with 2. Bucks pull within 26-24. Booker in the lane, Foul called. Who's it going to be on, and was it during the act of shooting? Bryn Forbes is pleading with the officials. It was not on me. But was it on Bryn Forbes? We will see as we take a look at the replay of Giannis. Little in and out move, use some physicality, the size and the strength to get good positioning on DeAndre Ayton. Gave him a little shoulder, freed up some space, little throwdown dunk for two. Giannis already 7 minutes, 8 points, 3 of 4 from the deck, 4 rebounds. He first played in a 5-minute spurt, sat out for a couple minutes, and just returned. Devin Booker, 1 of 2 at the free throw line. You call that the announcer jinx. You just call it the announcer jinx. I'm sorry to do it to you, Suns fans. Middleton to Giannis. Giannis to Connaughton. He's in the game for the first time. He drives, gets around his defender, kicks it out to Giannis. Giannis, he wants Ayton again. Oh, great pass down low to Connaughton. Wraparound pass. Connaughton able to lay it in on the left side. 43 seconds left. Suns ball now. Shot up. No good. Giannis with another rebound. To the corner to Portis. He lines up a three. That is up. That is no good off the back iron. 24 seconds left on the shot clock. 15 now on the shot clock, 18 on the game clock. So about a 4 or 5 second difference as Devin Booker is guarded now by Jeff Teague. He's on the left wing. He's trying to break him down. Dribble through the legs, loses balance, kick out the campaign, his three-pointer, no good. Rebound by who is that? I can't even see. Rebound up and good. It was Torrey Craig. Portis at the buzzer from half court. Front iron, no good. And what a first quarter we just witnessed from Phoenix. A fantastic back and forth game in game 1 of the NBA Finals between the Bucks and the Suns. Suns able to take a 30-26 lead into the second quarter after what was a frenetic, highly entertaining first quarter with a lot of really, really good passing from both the Suns and the Milwaukee Bucks. As we enter the second quarter, tonight's live watch party here on Chat Sports, presented to you by our friends at Magic Spoon. It is the healthiest and tastiest cereal out there that tastes like the cereal that we ate when we were kids. Here's the thing though. It's not loaded with a bunch of horrible ingredients that are terrible for you. It's loaded with clean ingredients, natural GMO, natural flavors, and per serving you get 13 grams of protein, 4 grams of net carbs, 0 grams of sugar, and the flavors are to die for. You're seeing the frosted flavor on your screen. We just popped up cocoa. Fruity, one of my personal favorites. And that's saying a lot because I think fruity rivals peanut butter, and I've long been a peanut butter sucker. But the peanut butter flavor from Magic Spoon, absolutely delicious. And here's the thing. Not only is Magic Spoon healthy, but also delicious, has great ingredients. You can get $5 off at checkout by going to magicspoon.com/chat. Very, very easy. 5 years ago, I got up to like 215 pounds. I was pudgy, I was overweight, I was fat. I had to eliminate cereal out of my diet because late at night, maybe I had the munchies, maybe I didn't. I'd dive into a bunch of bowls of cereal and I gained weight because of that. I had to eliminate cereal out of my diet, but now that I've reintroduced it, I've been able to thanks to Magic Spoon. That link for $5 off is in the description of this video right now, as well as the comment section. So who you got? Suns taking a 30-26 lead to the second quarter. Flood the chat. Our audience has grown immensely over the last couple of minutes. 261 people watching live. Who you got? Type MIL for the Milwaukee Bucks. Type PHX for the Phoenix Suns. Get those votes in the comment section and start flooding the chat with your predictions for tonight's game, Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Pivot over to the chat. Let's see what the people are saying. Iron Tiger, Phoenix. LS, Milwaukee. Lucas Sharp, Suns are going to win. We have people tuned in from China and Tokyo. Shout out to all of you. Lucas Sharp saying Phoenix in 6. Juan O. Castro, Phoenix Suns. Kat Kafro, Suns. K, Bucks in 4. You're calling sweep? That will not make Suns in 4 guy happy at all. Jordan Newsom, Milwaukee. Seth Fortnite, Milwaukee. Eric Quee, Phoenix. Wano Castro, Philly. Hey, I'm from Philly. Shout out my city. Gavin Sr., Bucks in 5. Are you a senior? Are we related? My name is Chase Sr. if you don't know me. If we're related, that's wild. But that is fantastic. Also, Producer Perry, can we pop up the Super Chat menu actually? Let's pop up the Super Chat menu and let people know what we have cooking up here during our live watch party. So if you Super Chat us, you can Super Chat us anything, especially NBA-related questions. And if you're with us, we're going to be doing a mailbag after tonight's game. $5 Super Chat, that's a beer cheers. $10, I'll talk about your team. $20, I will take a shot. $30, I will shotgun a beer on our live show. And if we get to $100 in Super Chats, we're going to pull out the roulette wheel. It's in the kitchen right now. We'll go get the roulette wheel. I will spin it, and I will do something crazy. So send in your Super Chats for a shout-out, but also a roulette wheel spin, and also continue to like this video as well. Second quarter in action from Phoenix. Bucks, they're going to start off with the ball. P.J. Tucker from the corner, cans a 3. Bucks pull within 1 at 30-29. Suns on the other end. DeAndre Ayton with a little layup off the loop. That's up and in. Suns go back up by 3, 32-29. If you're just joining us, Giannis in the lineup, playing, looks healthy. Speaking of Giannis, he's going to drive on the left side along the baseline, wraparound layup, no good. He was just short, didn't have enough lift. CP3 hasn't been able to get it going yet. Guarded by P.J. Tucker, 18-foot jump shot, no good. Khris Middleton on the other end. He's going to rip a 3 from the left wing. That is in and out. So Suns and Bucks trading misses. Cam Johnson from the corner. Bang! 3-ball up and in. Suns go up 35-29. So far early on, it's been the Suns with the edge offensively. And Johnson, so far, 6 points, 2 of 3 shooting, 2 of 2 from deep. On the floor to start the second quarter for the Bucks, Jeff Teague, Khris Middleton, Giannis, P.J. Tucker, and Pat Connaughton. Khris Middleton, pull up Jay from the left elbow. He gets that to drop. Khris Middleton, he's made a name for himself during the NBA playoffs. A lot of people have said he's a number 3 on a good championship team. You know what he said? I'm a number 1 or a number 2. On the floor for the Suns, it's Cam Payne, Johnson, Paul, Torrey Craig, and DeAndre Ayton. Jeff Teague, can he get in on the action? Yes! 3-point shot from the right wing from Jeff Teague. RIP to him with the Celtics a couple months ago. Looked as though his NBA career was shot. He's playing in the NBA Finals with a chance to get a ring, and he's knocking down tray balls. 35-34, Suns up. DeAndre Ayton had a little bit of a mismatch on P.J. Tucker. Baby hook in the lane, too short. Teague drives, cuts across the lane, loses track of the basketball. Cam Johnson picks it up. He's going to push. He's guarded by Connaughton. He's going to back it back out. Oh, DeAndre Ayton streaking across the lane, takes the pass from Johnson, lays it up with the left. What a pass by Johnson to a cutting Ayton. And Ayton looking spry, looking long, looking athletic, able to put the Suns up 37-34. Teague running point for Milwaukee. Passes it up to his left to Khris Middleton. He's guarded by Payne. He wants him. Instead, he kicks it out to Tucker. He's going to reset, get some good positioning. Fadeaway jumper short. Rebound to P.J. Tucker. His hook, a little altered by Ayton. CP3, he's got a one-on-one on Teague. Gets into the lane. Draws the foul from Teague. I don't think that was in the act of shooting, but we will see. Suns up 37-34. We're taking a look now at the replay of Dario Saric's knee injury. It was a power hop step where he planted on both feet, and he's favoring his left leg and left knee, which is actually kind of scary. I'll be honest, kind of looked like the Kawhi injury that he suffered against the Jazz. when he kind of took that power hop step and his knee kind of jiggled a little bit, went a weird direction. We will see with Saric what happens with that knee injury. CP3 is at the free throw line, so it was a shooting foul. So far for Chris Paul, 11 minutes, 1 point, so he does not have a field goal. He's 0 of 3 from the floor. CP3, second free throw, is good. So CP3 goes 2 of 2 from the line. Suns maintain a lead at 5 points. Jrue Holiday is checked in for Jeff Teague now. Check that. Jrue Holiday is checked in. Teague is now moved to the 2 guard. Lopez down low. Little rip-through move against Frank Kaminsky, who's in for Saric. And he gets that to drop. CP3 wasting no time offensively. Maneuvers across the lane, little fadeaway jump shot, classic Chris Paul offense, and he records his first field goal of tonight's game. Holiday, guarded by Paul. What a great matchup between two of the top point guards in the league. Jrue Holiday, a little bit more bulk and strength. Also, the youth movement on the side of Jrue Holiday. He wins that battle. Able to get it to go from around 7 feet. CP3, can he get it going offensively? He has Lopez, little sidestep jump shot, up and in. So CP3 now with 2 quick buckets. He had remained scoreless from the floor up to a couple possessions ago. He now has back-to-back buckets for the Suns. Devin Booker, guarded by Holiday. Holiday's going to have his hands full with CP3 as well as Devin Booker. Booker gets the switch. He now has Lopez on him. He's around the Valley logo. And like a shark going after its prey, Devin Booker wants Lopez, and he's going to get him. Drives to the lane, kiss off the glass, up and in. Mike Budenholzer forced to call yet another timeout as the Suns extend on their advantage. They go up 45-38. Booker against Lopez. You want Booker in that situation offensively every time, 10 times out of 10, and he was great in that moment. The possession previous, it was CP3 against Lopez. So what you're seeing the Suns do, they're taking advantage of Lopez being slow-footed on the floor right now. He's a big body, doesn't have great lateral movement, and the Suns have pinpointed him as the matchup that they want to expose, and they've been able to do that so far. Have you been excited about the NBA playoffs? Are you excited about the NBA Finals? If so, like this video. We have 82 likes, 280 people watching. If we get to 100 likes on our live watch party, I will chug a beer. I will chug a beer, and producer Sam, who's to my left, will take a shot of Fireball. So we have 280 people watching. Hopefully we get up to 300. Hit that thumbs up icon, like this video, and if we get to 100 likes, I will chug a beer. Producer Sam, he will take a shot. Also looks like he's got a great bowl of some Chinese food that I cannot wait to dig into during halftime. My gosh. But you know what I'm going to dig into in the meantime? Magic Spoon, the presenting sponsor of tonight's NBA Watch Party live here on Chat Sports. Also, this is another reason why you should hit that thumbs up icon and like this video. Get us to 100 likes. Not only will we drink, but also the more likes we get, the more people who will see this video across the YouTube stratosphere, they'll tune in and we'll be joined by a bunch of more people, which is great. It also helps Chat Sports continue to grow. So hit that thumbs up icon. Almost 300 people watching. Hit the thumbs up icon and we get to drink on tonight's NBA Watch Party. And I got to be honest, I really want to drink. Also, if you super chat us, I will drink as well. $5 super chat, that's a beer cheers. $10 super chat, I'll talk about any team that you root for in the NBA. $20, I will take a shot of Fireball. $30, I will shotgun a beer, and I guarantee you it will be a spectacle. It'll be unlike something that you've never seen before. It'll be under 4 seconds. I will do a shotgun for a $30 super chat. And if we get to $100 in super chats, we're going to spin the roulette wheel. And who knows what's going to happen on the roulette wheel. I mean, crazy stuff can happen for sure. We get to $100 in super chats. Yeah, we'll spin that roulette wheel. Maybe producer Perry will have to come on screen and do some jumping jacks. Maybe I'll have to do some push-ups or raise the roof a little bit as we continue to get it hot in here. Shout out to Nelly on this NBA watch party. Like this video. We're 5 likes away from 100 likes. And once we get to 100, I will drink, producer Sam will drink, and we'll continue to have some fun. I do like that one. What are people eating, by the way? Yeah, I like that. Yeah. I got another question for you all. What are you eating tonight? What are you eating? Get into the comment section. Let us know what you are eating tonight. I got some Chinese food waiting for me. I can't wait to get to it. Got some dumplings, some pot stickers. I'm keeping it healthy because I'm a healthy dude. You wouldn't get this body without maintaining a healthy diet or eating Magic Spoon cereal. What are you eating tonight, though? Legends Joker? Nothing. Okay, that's fine. Bayesian Chew popcorn. Lucas Sharp pizza. Big Bet's Tarantula Scholler. Captain Crunch. Get out of here with Captain Crunch and hop on the Magic Spoon train. You can get $5 off using that link at the bottom of your screen. Samuel Maldonado saying, where is the game? Shut up. I will not shut up. I just won't do it. I refuse to shut up. We can't show you the game because of NBA broadcast rights, dude. Come on now. But we're doing live play-by-play. We're drinking. We're having fun. And we're interacting with everybody, taking all of your questions throughout tonight's NBA watch party, which is brought to you by Magic Spoon. So get out of here. Jacob Danner, your mom. You're eating my mom. Well, that's unfortunate because she passed away in 2018. Sorry to do it to you, but when you say something like that, I got to return with the fire. You dig? It's all good. We're having fun here. Suns up 45-40. 5:50 left in this second quarter in the first half from Arizona. Khris Middleton coming off the timeout. Bucks really need some offense. Can they get it from Middleton? Yes, they can. Street from straight away is good. Khris Middleton with the three pulls the Bucks within 2 now. That was a 27-foot shot from Middleton. Now the Bucks force the turnover. Good defense from P.J. Tucker. He forces the steal. Can Middleton get another bucket? He's going to weave his way through the Suns' defense. Floater from the free throw line. That is just flat out ridiculous. He finds Twine on that one. We're locked up at 45-45. So the timeout that Mike Budenholzer took to gather his troops certainly worked because the Bucks have gone on a little bit of a run. It's a 7-0 run for Milwaukee. Booker to CP3, left wing three. Yes. So that ends the 7-0 spurt from the Bucks. CP3 able to answer. He now has 7 points in this second quarter from the field alone. 2 points from the free throw line. So CP3, he's getting it cooking. CP3 to Bridges. Bridges to Booker. Oh, he's mauled by P.J. Tucker. P.J. Tucker is complaining, but there's no way in chance that is not a foul, PJ. Come on, get out of here. That is a foul. Devin Booker going to go to the line once again. Do you think that was a foul? Let us know. Type Y for yes, type N for no. Get those votes in the comment section and continue to like this video. Hit that thumbs up icon. Get your votes in. Type Y for yes, type N for no. We also have hit 100 likes. That means I'm going to chug a beer. Producer Sam is going to take a shot of Fireball because we have Fireball on deck. We'll do that during the next commercial break. 4:31 left in this second quarter. Devin Booker at the free throw line. He has 15 points, 4 of 8 shooting. He's had a really good night so far. And he's able to go 2 of 2 from the stripe. So Suns, just like that, after this game got tied at 45 apiece, they answer the Bucks' 7-0 run with the 5-0 run. Middleton, guarded by Crowder, gets him up in the air. Whistles remain silent. Crowder, into the corner to Payne. Did he step out of bounds? Yes, he did. Officials able to catch it. Campaign laughing. He stepped out of bounds. That's a good call. Looked as though the Suns had a pretty good opportunity there on the fast break, but Campaign was trying to tiptoe the line and stepped on the line. Jrue Holiday, able to get to the free throw line for the jumper. That's cash. Holiday has been kept somewhat silent offensively in terms of scoring, but he's turned up the defensive intensity. Devin Booker with the 3 from the right wing. That is just a tad short off the front iron. Bucks basketball. They want to push the pace. On the court for the Bucks, it's Middleton. It's Giannis, Connaughton, Holiday, and P.J. Tucker. Giannis, nice kick-out pass to Connaughton. He lines up a three. That's well off the mark. Ayton, skies for the rebound. Campaign to Booker. Step back three. He thinks about it. He elects to give it up to Crowder. Crowder loses it. He wants the foul call. Officials aren't going to give it to him. Giannis, he's looked really good so far coming off that hyperextended knee. He's going to take a three. That is well off the mark and a little too deep from Giannis. Devin Booker, nice kick out pass to Bridges in transition. Three-pointer, no good, but a body hit the deck. It was Khris Middleton. It's going to be a loose ball foul on the Phoenix Suns, and we're going to go back the other way. Milwaukee Bucks offensively moving right to left. Suns offensively moving left to right. Taking a look at this replay, it's a charge call on Devin Booker as he ran into Khris Middleton. Savvy veteran move from Middleton. Giannis, he's going to take it to the cup. Oh, he's guarded by Crowder. What a great physical matchup. Giannis going to be called for the charge. Jay Crowder, he's getting the fans pumped up in Phoenix. He fell to the floor, got up immediately and said, yeah, it's our rock, our ball. We're sending it the other way. Was it a flop? Maybe. But Giannis did get physical with Crowder down low, so it'll be Suns basketball. So we are heading to commercial break. We are now at 106 likes. That means producer Sam is going to take a shot. I am going to chug a beer. We're going to go double cam here, or are you coming on? Okay, you're just coming on here. Yes, yeah. Got you. All right. See, this is what happens when you meet the challenges that we present to you. More than 100 likes, we drink, we have fun. Cheers to all of you. NBA Watch Party, finals, here on Chat Sports. The beer is running through my veins, baby. Good stuff, brother. Cheers, y'all. Let's also get to this $5 super chat from Raptor, $4.99. He said, chug, go Phoenix. I just chugged. You want me to chug again? I will chug. Yes, sir. You already know. Thank you, sir, man. Now we have 115 likes on this video. All right. We're rocking and rolling. We have almost $10 in super chats. I dig it. More than 300 people watching live. You guys are the best. Suns holding on to the advantage in the early going so far. It's really been a very intriguing, exciting game so far. With the Suns up 50-47 late in this second quarter. Devin Booker, he's been really good. Giannis, he's in the lineup. He's playing. He looks good. Looks spry. Looks healthy on that knee injury. Oh, man. We're having fun. I'm cracking up, man. This is great. Do you want to get on the show? Super chat us. If you super chat us, we give you a shout out. Our guy Raptor, he gave us a $5 super chat. He said chug. You know what I did? I chugged. Shout out to Chugs from Chat Sports, one of our employees here. His nickname, it's Chugs. It's awesome. A little bit of a commercial break. I'm letting the pipes just soothe. I'm letting the pipes rest a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I got to talk for like several straight hours bringing you play-by-play. If Mike Breen can take a break doing play-by-play, your boy here can take a break as well. Shout out your favorite NBA player. In the comment section right now, we'll give you some shout-outs. Shout out your favorite NBA player, and we'll do some shout-outs. My favorite player all time, Allen Iverson. Funny story, he sent me a pair of game-worn shoes for my 8th birthday because my mom had a friendship with Larry Brown, got thrown in his pool during a New Year's Eve party in San Antonio. So when my family moved to the Philadelphia area, and I grew up right outside of Philly, my mom reached out to Larry Brown when he was the coach of the Sixers and said, Larry, my son loves Allen Iverson. He wants cornrows. He wants to get tattooed like AI. Can AI send him a pair of shoes for his birthday? Allen Iverson, thank you to The Answer for sending me those autographed kicks. That's my favorite NBA player. Jack Sinclair says, James Hard on. Okay, that's funny. Buddy Caldwell, Steph Curry. Y'all are crazy, man. Lucas Sharp saying now John Morant, all-time Dwayne Wade. Pete Scoret is just sending along beers. If you super chat us, Pete, I will chug a beer. If you super chat us $30, I will shotgun a beer. Wavy Isaac. I'm trying to get wavy tonight. He says D-Rose, Seth Fortnite, Pepe Sanchez, Nola Pelicans fan, Shaq, Luis Lee, Kobe, The King, Ray Allen, Gavin Sr., Allen Iverson. Not only do we have the same last name, we also have the same favorite NBA player. Is this my burner account? What's going on? Charles Barkley from Ravon, Javier 540, Kobe, Daniel D, all-time D Wade. Now it's Russell Westbrook. I'm sorry, your favorite player is Russell Westbrook. It's hard to watch him. I mean, it's maddening for me. He's very exciting. That's why he's your favorite player. I can see that, Daniel D. Thank you. Thanks to all of you for getting those votes in and those comments, and we appreciate it. Back in action from Phoenix. We are under 2 minutes left to go in this first half. Suns up 52-49. Giannis drives, kick out into the corner to Connaughton. Going to drive the lane. Oh, he's blocked by Crowder. Crowder continues to play a huge role on defense for the Suns. Booker to Bridges. Thought about a three, gave it up to Booker. Booker to Bridges. Bridges going to drive, and he gets fouled by Lopez. A little bit of a frenetic pace there on that possession from the Phoenix Suns, but Bridges going to go to the line. Was that a foul? Type Y for yes, type N for no. Flood the chat. Let us know. Get those votes in. Pete Scoret saying all-time favorite player, Pistol Pete, king of pro horse. Pistol Pete was ridiculous. Geometry Dash Madness. Go Atlanta Hawks. Buddy Caldwell says, yes, that was a foul. Daniel D, yes, that was a foul. Legends Joker, no. Geometry Dash Madness, yes, that was a foul. I'm just moving these over here, guys. This is just, I can't escape the alcohol on the screen. I'm sorry. All right, Bridges pushes the Suns' lead to 54-49. Middleton gonna rip a three from the right wing. That's short. Lopez, contested rebound, isn't able to grasp it. CP3 behind the back pass to Crowder. Tipped by Giannis. CP3 gets it back, tries to go into the corner to Booker. Ball tipped out of bounds by Connaughton. What the hell is going on? I got producer Sam here, producer Perry here. They're like, you got beer cans showing on the screen. You know what? I might as well just hold my Yeti the entire time, hold this fireball, and just like do the action like this. My gosh, I just got to put it over here. This is ridiculous. Devin Booker on the inbounds. Kick out to Paul. Paul, little scoop pass to his right to Bridges, and Bridges able to find Nylon on the three. Lob pass down low, tipped away by the Suns. Here comes Phoenix. Oh! Bridges! Blocked by Giannis. Bucks come the other way. What a move by Jrue Holiday. Spin in the lane. Layup off the mark, but if he got that to go, that would have been on SportsCenter Top 10. Do people still say that, or was ESPN donezo? I don't know. But it was a hell of a play. Jrue Holiday going to go to the line. I'm telling you this right now. I know Giannis got hurt like a week ago. The block that he just pulled off on Bridges was LeBron-esque on Andre Iguodala. I'm not even kidding. Classic chase down block, had great lift, looked really athletic, phenomenal play. That foul on the floor. So the Bucks inbound. Once again, it's Holiday. Oh, he's guarded by Booker and dribbles it off his left leg as he was trying to drive left. So now, 36.7 seconds left in this second quarter. Shot clock at 24. Bucks trying to defend the 2-for-1. Crowder, long three. Oh, it's an air ball. So the Bucks going to milk time as much as possible. Game clock at 20, shot clock at 17. 3-second difference. Middleton to the right of the Valley logo as the Bucks move right to left offensively. He's just past half court. He's guarded by Bridges. Comes off the screen. Little two-man game with Giannis. Gives it up to Giannis. Giannis to Connaughton. Connaughton down low. Tries a wraparound pass to Giannis, and it's deflected out of bounds off of Milwaukee. So with 3.1 seconds left, Suns basketball. Suns up 57-49. A 2-point bucket puts them up by 10. A 3-point bucket puts them up by 11 going into the locker room at halftime. What's going to happen? CP3, inbounds, three-quarters court to Booker. Half-court shot up. Oh, back iron, no good. And the buzzer sounds, marking the end of the first half for Game 1 of the 2021 NBA Finals. Headed to the locker room with the 57-49 lead, the Phoenix Suns. Giannis with 10 points at the break on 4 of 7 shooting in 16 minutes. Devin Booker pacing the Suns with 16 points. What a wonderful back and forth first half. And we're going to be having some great action in the second half live here on Chat Sports as well. Let me know who you got. Type MIL for the Milwaukee Bucks. Type PHX for the Phoenix Suns. Who do you have in Game 1 during halftime of Game 1 of the 2021 NBA Finals? Get those votes in right now. Let's do some shout-outs, baby. Buddy Caldwell, Phoenix. K, Milwaukee. Bryson, Phoenix. Bryson, Phoenix, just a random person, Phoenix, but you're not a random person because we appreciate you. Bryson, Phoenix. Yip, Phoenix. Jack Sinclair, Phoenix. Raptor, Phoenix. Margie Chacon, Phoenix. Sullivan Witt, Milwaukee. Ethan Gravitt, Phoenix. Festus Ben, Milwaukee. Blair Davis, Phoenix. Bryson Lone, Phoenix. Andrew, Phoenix. McAdoy, Phoenix. Jack Sinclair, Giannis will be exhausted and or injured by Game 3. I disagree, and I'm not hoping for that either. Daniel D., Phoenix. NOLA Pelicans fan, Phoenix. Pedo Bear says, shut the F up, boy. But your username is pedo. Does that mean you're a pedophile? If you're telling me to shut up, you should shut up. Jasmine Carter, Phoenix. Ethan Gravitt, Phoenix. Anash Patel, Phoenix. Vincent Sorletti, Phoenix as well. Let's run through some halftime stats real quick. Then I got to take a break, refuel, and get some food in me. Suns taking a 57-49 lead over the Milwaukee Bucks to halftime, Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Khris Middleton, 12 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. Brook Lopez, 11 points, 4 rebounds, 1 block. Giannis has looked great. He started this game, coming back from the knee injury. Almost has a double-double so far in the first half. 10 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, and a poster block on Mikal Bridges for the Phoenix Suns. Devin Booker pacing the Suns with 16 points on 8 of 8 shooting from the free throw line. Chris Paul, 11 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists. DeAndre Ayton, 10 points, 8 rebounds. Here's what we're going to do right now. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to lather up the pipes. I'm going to get some food in me. And then we're going to come back for the second half. We're bringing you a live scoreboard, play-by-play, breakdowns. We're drinking. We're taking super chats. We're taking all of your questions. So we're going to pop up the scoreboard. We're going to take a little break. But as soon as the third quarter commences, we are back on this NBA Now live watch party for the NBA Finals presented to you by Magic Spoon. All right, welcome in back to NBA Now by Chat Sports. I am Chase Sr. We're back in action, game one of the NBA Finals between the Phoenix Suns and the Milwaukee Bucks. Suns holding a 59-52 lead. Our entire watch party tonight presented by our friends at Magic Spoon. You can get $5 off at checkout for the healthiest and tastiest, most protein-packed cereal out there by going to magicspoon.com/chat. A few years ago, I was kind of a fat dude, had to eliminate cereal out of my diet. Now that I've trimmed down, I've reintroduced cereal to my diet thanks to Magic Spoon because it's not loaded with a bunch of crappy ingredients. It's very healthy. Once again, magicspoon.com/chat. You get $5 off at checkout. I'm refueled, got some gas in me, ate some food during halftime, and I'm back ready to go. And we're looking at a replay right now as we're back in action of Chris Paul attempting a three-pointer from the left wing. And when he came down with Lopez guarding him, he stepped on his foot and turned his left ankle. A slight tweak, not the worst that you see. Kyrie Irving's was much worse because his ankle was basically on the floor. Chris Paul's, a slight ankle tweak it looks like. They're going to take it to the replay center and look to see if there was a flagrant foul on Lopez and see if he landed in Chris Paul's landing area. It was a step back three on the left wing. Chris Paul stepped back toward the left side, and Lopez was just contesting the shot, had an arm up, tried to defend it. Chris Paul came down right on his foot. I'm actually interested to see what the officials call here. While the replay is going on, and as the officials look at that play to see if it's a flagrant foul, we did get a super chat from Kay right before halftime, leading into the halftime break. I had to get some food. I had to recharge a little bit, and we saw the super chat during halftime. So cheers to you. It's a $5 super chat from Kay, keeping it nice and simple. Is that Nicolas Cage as the avatar profile picture? I'm not sure. Kind of looks like Nicolas Cage a little bit. Producer Sam is taking a close look. It's not Nicolas Cage? Okay. Looks like Nicolas Cage. But anyway, thank you for the $5 super chat. Cheers to you. Also, shout out my girlfriend Kira for watching. She texted me and said, "Do you have a wedgie?" And I'm like, "No, I don't have a wedgie. What are you talking about?" So I'm eating my dinner during halftime, and she asked me again, "Do you have a wedgie? Are you sure?" I'm like, "Yes, I'm sure. I don't have a wedgie. I'm checking myself," and all of that. Turns out, my headphone cord is behind my back here, so I pick at it like this behind my back so that I don't step on it. She thought I was picking my butt because I had a wedgie. No, Kira, I don't have a wedgie, but thank you for watching. I greatly appreciate that. Appreciate you. All right, Phoenix Suns up 63-52 after the free throws from Devin Booker. He took the free throws because Chris Paul was fouled. Chris Paul going to stay on the court. Inbounds pass to Bridges. Oh my gosh, almost a wonderful scoop shot layup. It's off the mark though. Bucks come the other way. It's Jrue Holiday. Gets his pocket picked by Bridges. Outlet pass to Booker. Does he have enough daylight to lay it in? What a wonderful pass to Bridges, who's able to lay it up on the left side. And just like that, in a flurry, in a hurry, Suns go up 65-52 on the Bucks. 9:38 left in this third quarter. Mike Budenholzer forced to call another timeout. So the Suns, on a little bit of a run to start this third quarter, they're coming out the gates hot after halftime. It was Bridges with the steal, outlet pass to Booker, but he kind of passed it a little bit too ahead of him. Booker had to stop right along the baseline, didn't really have any daylight to lay it up. Instead, he found a streaking Bridges. Bridges able to lay it up and lay it in, and Budenholzer calls the timeout with the Phoenix Suns, their largest lead of the game at 13 points, up 65-52. As we're welcoming people back, we're up to 400 live. That's awesome here on Chat Sports. Coming to you, NBA Watch Party live here on YouTube. Let me know where you're watching from. We have people watching from all across the United States, all across the world. Let me know where you're watching from, and let me know in the chat right now. SSJVX, Phoenix. Andrew Lunsford, Phoenix. Vincent Sorletti thinks the Suns are going to win this game. Where are you watching from? Let us know. Jeremy Aylward, saying Phoenix taking this dub. I happen to agree with you. Where are you watching from? Start flooding the chat. Have around 400 people watching. Another super chat coming in from Ravon. Producer Perry will pick that up real quick. I'll pop it up on your screen. Jack Sinclair, Calabasas. You with Drake? 9 a.m. in Calabasas. Tyann, South Africa. Bolts on your face, Poland. Connecticut from Rocco Stola. Georgia from Bailey. Greenville, South Carolina from King J. He tunes into everything we do here at Chat Sports. Indonesia at work from Id Hitana Yip. Getting to this super chat, $15 from Ravon. Great show. Drink up, my friends. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. $15 super chat. I mean, I just have to do it. I have to do it. I got to take a shot of Fireball. $15 super chat from Ravon. Let's see where other people are watching from. Philippines from Scalowitz. Bacolod City. Local time, 10:30 a.m. You're waking up with us here at Chat Sports. That's fantastic. Greenland. Wow, that's sick. James Yoder, drink up. Right on cue. Dillon, South Carolina from Monet. Jack Sinclair saying, let's go. What'd you have to eat, bro? Had some Chinese, some dumplings, and some lettuce wraps. They were really good. North Carolina, buddy, from Calvin Terrell. North Georgia, baby, from Ethan Gravitt. Hiroshima from Austin Anderson. When is this going to end? Never. We are going live until the end of the world. I have unbelievable stamina. Are you subscribed to Chat Sports? If you are, type me. If you aren't, you see that link at the bottom of your screen right now, youtube.com/chatsportstv. You can either go there and subscribe or simply just hit that red subscribe button below the video. Type me if you are subscribed to Chat Sports, because if you are, you're in the majority. If you're not, you're in the minority, and you don't want to be in that group that isn't subscribed to the best sports channel here on YouTube, because we're getting closer and closer to 250,000 subscribers. Type me if you are subscribed. We'll do some shout outs before this commercial break ends. Crispy Creamy, me. Crispy Creamy, me. Andrew Lunsford, me. King J says, there will be Chat Sports streams in heaven. LMFAO. Damn right. Bryson Lone saying rugby. Calvin Terrell, me. Troy White is subscribed as well. Who else is subscribed? Type me if you were subscribed. We'll do some shout outs. Jacob, me. Jamie McKenzie's watching us from the Bahamas. He says, go Suns, Ayton. That's where DeAndre Ayton is from. Nassau, Bahamas from Festus Ben. This is what I'm talking about. This is one of the cool things about working at Chat Sports, is the fact that people tune in worldwide. It's incredible. We obviously have a large following in the United States. We're based out of Dallas, Texas, but people are tuned in from all across the world. Fantastic. Lopez misses that second free throw. So it's 65-52. Suns still up by 13. On the court for Phoenix, it's Chris Paul, Ayton, Jay Crowder, Booker, as well as Bridges. Speaking of Bridges, Bridges going to line up a three, back iron off the mark. Jrue Holiday with the rebound. He'll give it up to his right to Middleton. Bucks have to get something going offensively. How's it going to end? Middleton, nice drop pass to P.J. Tucker. He lays it up among the trees in traffic. Bucks now down 11. They have to continue to cut into this lead with a relentless defense because the Suns have so many options, but they also have to shoot better from beyond the arc. Bridges, guarded by Giannis, gives it up to Crowder. Crowder up top to CP3. Thought about a 35-foot three. Elects not to take it. Smarter option. Bridges, bang, bang, three gang. Bridges, able to connect from distance. Phoenix goes up 68-54. So really, anytime the Bucks have answered a Phoenix flurry, the Bucks have come right back. Lopez answering Bridges' three with the three of his own from the corner. Crowder in the corner now. What a wonderful pass to Bridges. Bridges reverse layup off the mark, but who's there to turn garbage into gold? It's DeAndre Ayton rocking the rim for two. Suns up 70-57. Middleton from the right wing. He's been cold. Three-pointer, no good. P.J. Tucker into the stands. Look out. He's okay. He had to jump over some of his teammates. DeAndre Ayton is so active offensively and defensively. He's there to clean up the glass. He's there to make things happen offensively. He's almost there to throw down an oop from CP3. Instead, he gets fouled. He's going to the free throw line. All right, another super chat coming in. This one, again from Kay. We said, hey, super chat is $10. We'll talk about your team. What do you think of the Ohio Aviators rugby team? You know, Kay, that's a bunch that is just tough. They're rugged. They're a bunch of brawlers, a bunch of badasses, some guys that just love playing some good old-fashioned rugby. And the Ohio Aviators, man, they're fantastic, man. Yeah! $10 super chat from Kay. Thank you very much for that.
My favorite player is
Moni Tamagawia is producer Sam Brown's favorite player. He just looked up the Ohio Aviators roster. Maybe Kay plays for the Ohio Aviators.
No, I do.
Oh, you play for the Ohio Aviators?
I do.
You knew who that was. Okay. Producer Sam, his sports knowledge is just so vast. CP3, little dance, little 1-2 step right to left, jumper no good. Bucks, here they come. It's Lopez dialing up a three, and the call is answered from Lopez. Lopez from straight away, able to knock down the three, and the Bucks trying to creep back into this game. They're down 72-60. Booker, and one coming off the screen from the elbow, fadeaway jumper. It's actually going to be called an offensive foul. Moving screen on, I believe, DeAndre Ayton. Devin Booker able to get the bucket to go, but they call it a foul on the floor on the screen. Who was it on? It was on, I believe, DeAndre Ayton. Or was it Booker for the kick out? Booker on the kick out. He kicked out his leg. Jrue Holiday fell over, so Devin Booker gets whistled for the foul. Bucks have another opportunity to cut into this deficit. Middleton, guarded by Booker, spin move in the lane. Can't create any space. He's still going to take the fadeaway. It's off the mark, no good. DeAndre Ayton wrestles away the rebound. CP3, little dribble through the legs. He's feeling himself. Oh, alley-oop to Ayton. Ayton with the flush. A great two-man game operated by CP3 on the delivery end. It's DeAndre Ayton throwing it down for the deuce. Bucks go up by 14. It's their largest lead of tonight's ball game. Middleton to Holiday. Holiday's jumper off the mark. Crowder in transition. His layup off the mark. Bobby Portis with the board as he hits the glass. Holiday, he bodies up DeAndre Ayton, lays it up on the left side off the glass and through. You look at Jrue Holiday and you're like, you're a 1 or a 2 guard. He looked like a center. Going body for body blow time down low with DeAndre Ayton. Bucks down by 12. Bridges, floater, rims out, doesn't get the friendly roll. Bucks moving left to right now in this second half. Middleton drives, gets stripped by Crowder. Oh, great defense again by Jay Crowder. He's been the best defensive player on the floor tonight. Hit the ball off Middleton's leg, and it's going to be Phoenix basketball. Middleton just has not been able to get going so far for the Milwaukee Bucks, and they really need him. Khris Middleton, 5 of 15, 12 points, only 3 assists and 4 rebounds for the Bucks. CP3, right around the Valley logo as the Suns rock their black, orange, and purple, the Valley unis, which are some of the freshest jerseys across the league. CP3 maneuvering, gets to the elbow, able to knock down the mid-range. Suns up 76-62. Portis on the other end will drive. He'll kick it to the corner to Lopez. His three just a tad short. Booker creating offense. Gets to the free throw line. Butter. The jumper. Just so pure from Devin Booker. He's now got 18 points. Chris Paul has 19 thanks to his second quarter explosion. And the Suns, their fans going nuts after the Booker jumper. They upped their lead to 16 points, which is now the largest in this game. Mike Budenholzer forced to call a timeout. Phoenix 78, Milwaukee 62. Timeout, Milwaukee. If you love this live stream, if you love the NBA, hit that thumbs up icon and like this video. We're at 151 likes right now. Can we get to 200 likes with 360 people watching live here? If we get to 200 likes in the next 2 minutes, I'll take a shot and I will chug a beer. Simple as that. 200 likes, I take a shot, and I chug a beer in the next 2 minutes. Hit that thumbs up icon, like this video. Let's get to 200 likes, and my promise will be fulfilled. If we get to $100 in Super Chats, we're going to roll and spin the roulette wheel. And who knows what the roulette wheel will make us do, but whatever is on it, we will spin it for $100 in Super Chats. Currently, $40 in Super Chats. I see the like ticker going up. We're at 170. Get to 200 likes. I'm chugging a beer and I'm taking a shot. And actually, I kind of want to get frisky. I kind of want to get crazy. I kind of want to get rocking and rolling. So let's do it, baby. Once we get to 100, oh yeah. Let's get to 200 likes. 200 likes. So yeah, 200 on the screen, not 100. Take a shot and chug a beer for 200 likes. Like this video, hit that thumbs up icon. Roll you through some stats real quick as this NBA Now watch party presented to you by Magic Spoon. You get $5 off going to magicspoon.com/chat. Who's leading the way for the Phoenix Suns? It's Chris Paul with 19 points. It's Devin Booker with 18. DeAndre Ayton has 16 points and 14 rebounds so far. 12 of them coming on the defensive end of the floor. As for the Milwaukee Bucks, Giannis has looked pretty good. 13 points on 5 of 9 shooting. He has 10 rebounds. Khris Middleton has 12 points on just 5 of 15 shooting. He has to get going if the Bucks want to come back. Brook Lopez, 17 points and 6 rebounds. So that's kind of a breakdown statistically of what has happened. The eye test will tell you it's been a really fun game. Really fun game with a good pace. Some good defense from Phoenix. They've really gotten it going in the second and third quarters offensively. Jay Crowder, while he's been somewhat silent offensively with 0 points on 0 of 7 shooting, he's been so good defensively and has either altered a lot of shots or caused a lot of turnovers. Jay Crowder, the defensive MVP so far of this game. Who's been the MVP of this year's playoffs, though? Tell me that in the comment section right now. Who do you think has been the MVP of this year's NBA playoffs? Get those votes in the comment section. You can leave a last name. You can leave CP3. You can say Giannis. Who has been the MVP of this year's NBA playoffs? Leave those votes in the comment section, and we will give some shout-outs here. King J says CP3. Big Boss, Mr. Worldwide, says now, who do you think is going to be the next starting point guard? I like Kyle Lowry and Lonzo. I like Kyle Lowry. Legends Joker, Suns. Reggio Ricardo says go Bucks. Bryson Lone says Devin Booker or CP3. Calvin Terrell, Devin Booker. Jack Sinclair thinks Devin Booker has been the best player in the playoffs. McAdoy, CP3. CP3 Booker from Legends Joker. Ethan Gravitt, Devin Booker obviously. Andrew Lunsford has been with us for a while. Thank you, my guy. CP3. Another Booker from Joker. Big Boss, Mr. Worldwide, CP3. Vincent Sorletti, Pennsylvania, what up? From Booker. Jody Andika, D-Book. Defensive MVP, I like that. From Skalowitz, defensive MVP. That has been Jay Crowder tonight. Bucks able to get a basket. It's a Bobby Portis three-pointer. That pulls the Bucks within 13 now. They've been down as much as 16 prior to that Portis three. 4:04 left in this third quarter. Suns inbounding. See you, producer Sam. He's heading out of here for the night. On the court for Phoenix, it's Devin Booker, Jay Crowder, Bridges, Ayton, CP3. Booker, guarded by Portis. Hangs in the air, bounce pass to CP3. Cookies from the corner for Khris. Chris Paul dialing up a three from distance. Puts the Suns back up by 16. That's tied for their largest lead of the game, 81-65. Bucks miss on the other end. It's a Jrue Holiday missed floater. Can the Suns continue to add on to their lead? CP3, he's guarded by Portis. This is a mismatch. He gets by him. Layup, easy money, up and in. Phoenix is having their way with the Bucks offensively so far. They go up 83-65. That now, the largest lead of the game. Bucks down by 18. Khris Middleton, to the crowd, able to can a three. That was a big bucket for the Bucks. Down by 15 after that tray ball. Under 3 minutes left in this third quarter. On the court for Milwaukee, playing defense right now. It's Portis, Holiday, Tucker, Middleton, as well as Connaughton. But it doesn't matter who's playing defense for the Milwaukee Bucks right now because Chris Paul, another three. Bobby Portis misses on the other end. It's a snowball effect in Phoenix right now. It gets hot there, but it's a snowball effect because the Bucks can't do anything with Phoenix offensively. And now DeAndre Ayton takes the feed from CP3, rises up, gets fouled by Connaughton, and Ayton gonna go to the line now. CP3 in the first quarter didn't record a field goal. CP3 now in his first NBA Finals game, 27 points on 10 of 15 shooting, 4 of 5 from distance, 3 of 3 from the line to go along with 6 assists and 3 rebounds. CP3, you can make the argument, he was the MVP of the NBA this past year because of the impact he had on his team and the organization. And now playing in his first NBA Finals game, CP3, 27 points. He did just go to the bench with what looks like a wrist or hand ailment or injury. Hopefully it's not serious because Chris Paul has had brutal injury luck. With DeAndre Ayton at the free throw line right now, putting the Suns up 87-68 with 2:20 left in this third quarter, let me ask this question. Who you got? Who you got in this game? Type MIL for the Milwaukee Bucks. Type PHX for the Phoenix Suns. Do you think the Bucks are going to make a comeback? If so, type MIL for the Bucks. Do you think the Suns are going to be victorious in Game 1 and win? Type PHX, for the Phoenix Suns. The Suns have won the first game of every series across every round of the NBA playoffs so far. Bryson Lone, Phoenix. Reggio Ricardo, go Bucks. Jack Sinclair, Suns no question. Bryson, Phoenix. Skalowitz, Milwaukee. He's thinking that a comeback is in store. We'll see. Bucks down by 18. Cam Payne has replaced CP3. Cam Johnson also on the floor to go along with Craig, Booker, and Ayton. Booker going to take Portis to the rack. Layup off the mark, foul called on the floor. It's going to be a loose ball foul on the floor after the shot. No free throws. Who's it going to be on? Going to take this opportunity to sip some water. Ooh. It's one of those plays where Devin Booker rose up against Connaughton and put his knee right in the nether region of Pat Connaughton. Couldn't have felt good. And he's actually going to get the benefit of the doubt. Devin Booker going to go to the line and hits the first free throw. He puts the Suns up 19 with an opportunity to put Phoenix up by 20 if he knocks down this second free throw. So I just took a drink of water, but I also have Coors Light, some beer, got some Fireball here. What are you all drinking tonight? You sitting back with a cold one? Could be a cocktail, could be a beer, could be a non-alcoholic beverage as well. What are you drinking tonight? Let me know in the comment section. I'm actually pretty interested. Flood the comment section with what you are drinking right now. Ravon, almond milk. I had some almond milk with some Magic Spoon cereal earlier. Go to magicspoon.com/chat. You get $5 off your purchase. 0 grams of sugar per serving. Less than 200 calories per bowl. It's loaded with 13 grams of protein. You can grab a box or 4 If you go to magicspoon.com/chat and get $5 off. Almond milk, Ravon, very good in that. Paid Tone, he's sipping the Hennessy. Producer Perry, you're a Hennessy guy, right? Hennessy and lemonade? That's one of your go-tos? All right. Bang Energy, 4th today, Jack Sinclair. I got to take a pulse. Are you okay? 4th energy today? My gosh. You're just going hard with the Bang Energies. That's wild. Eggnog from K. Crystal Almond rolling his eyes. Hopefully that's at the performance of the Bucks and not your boy. Jamie McKenzie, Moscow Mule. I love Moscow Mules. Jack Sinclair, should I go 5 bangs today? No, please. I don't want to need to resuscitate you through YouTube. Bucks turn it over. Suns, with all the momentum in the world right now. Campaign drops it off for Booker. Booker into the corner to Johnson. His three-pointer, no good. Loose ball, and it's going to remain with the Phoenix Suns. Torrey Craig able to knock it off of Bobby Portis. So Suns maintain possession. Shot clock resets to 14. Skalowitz, I'm drinking Corona, not the virus, the beer. Well done, well done. Johnson, going to let loose a 3. No good once again. So that's back-to-back misses from distance from Cam Johnson. Giannis to Connaughton, Connaughton to Portis, Portis up top to Middleton. Bucks down by 20. Game clock at 12, shot clock at 10. They're going to milk this out until the end of the third quarter. Middleton, he's guarded by Craig. He's going to try to break him down off the dribble. Sidestep 3, it's up and good. Khris Middleton with a big 3, 2 seconds left in the third quarter. Campaign inbounds to Booker, tries to get around Portis, throws it up with one hand. Oh, it nearly goes. Devin Booker from 3/4 court threw it up like a quarterback and almost got it to go. Was it before the buzzers? Who knows? Who cares? It doesn't matter. But with that, the third quarter under wraps and in the books. Suns taking it to the fourth quarter. A 92-75 lead over the Milwaukee Bucks, game 1 of the 2021 NBA Finals. This game, very, very close throughout the first 2 quarters. But the Suns, with a masterful third quarter, they outscored the Bucks 35-26. Good stuff from Phoenix. As we pivot to the fourth quarter, tonight's NBA Now watch party, brought to you live here on Chat Sports, is presented by our friends at Magic Spoon. You go to magicspoon.com/chat and you get $5 off your order. If you're sitting at home right now, crushing a bowl of cereal, do me a favor and look at the ingredients on that thing. And you're like, yuck, it's loaded with terrible ingredients. Magic Spoon, on the other hand, clean ingredients. It's high in protein, keto-friendly, gluten-free, grain-free, soy-free, wheat-free, naturally flavored, totally delicious. And honestly, it's childlike cereal, but it's healthy for us. So now that we are adults, many of us watching at least, we can crush a bowl of cereal and not have to worry about a bunch of sugar because there's 0 grams of sugar per serving. There's no protein in some of those crappy traditional brands. Magic Spoon, on the other hand, 13 grams of protein, only 4 grams of net carbs. That's a win-win-win across the board, and you can go to magicspoon.com/chat to get $5 off your order. That link is in the description of this video, so go there to try out some Magic Spoon cereal. Also, are you subscribed to Chat Sports? We're getting closer and closer to 250,000 subscribers as we can continue to grow at Chat Sports, as we are based, coming to you, emanating live from our studios in Dallas, Texas. Type me if you are subscribed to Chat Sports. If you're not, youtube.com/chatsportstv, or hit that red subscribe button down below. I want to look over at the chat and see who is subscribed. If you are subscribed to Chat Sports, type me in the comment section right now. Start flooding the chat. Jack Sinclair, do you know Joe Rogan? I don't, but I listened to his podcast. I listened to 2 over the weekend. They were both really good. Anishanan, he said, fuck the Bucks. This is a children's show. Tricky Nicky, me. Skalowitz, me. Liang Pong, me. Anishanan is not happy with the Milwaukee Bucks because they're down 92-76 going into the fourth quarter. Juan Trevino, me. Big Boss Mr. Worldwide, me. Who else is subbed? We have more than 300 people watching live right now. 354 to be exact. 187 likes. Here's another thing I said a few minutes ago. Get us to 200 likes right now, and I will chug a beer and take a shot of Fireball. That's all we got to do, people. 200 likes, hit that thumbs up icon, and I will chug a beer and take a shot on today's show. We're at 192, closer and closer to 200 likes. Also, our Super Chat menu, it's the real deal. You Super Chat us $5, beer cheers. $10, I'll talk about your team in the NBA. Some dude asked us about his rugby team. We talked about it. $20, I take a shot of Fireball because Fireball is right here. A $30 Super Chat, I will shotgun a beer, and I guarantee you I'll do it in under 4 seconds. Once we get to 200 likes, I'm going to take a shot and chug a beer. Bang! As Mike Breen would say, we are over 200 likes. I will do that the next break because we're back in play, back in action from Phoenix in this fourth quarter, which is, of course, presented by Magic Spoon, as I mentioned just a few moments ago. Suns up 92-76. The start of this fourth quarter. Are the Bucks going to be able to come back? We shall see. Giannis. Pull-up jumper from the elbow. It's well short. Campaign. Pushing the pace. He hasn't been able to get going offensively, but he hasn't needed to because CP3, his point guard mate, has. Devin Booker loses the ball out of bounds, but it's going to be out deflected by Milwaukee. Suns will get the rock back, 14 seconds on the shot clock. CP3 did get his wrist checked out at the end of the third quarter. He's not on the floor to start this fourth quarter. We'll continue to monitor that. Also for Phoenix earlier on, I think it was the first or second quarter. It was definitely the first half. Dario Saric went out with an apparent knee injury. He has not returned. Frank Kaminsky stepped in his spot. On the court for the Suns, it's Cam Payne, it's Cam Johnson, DeAndre Ayton, Devin Booker, and Torrey Craig. Cam Payne misses badly from distance. Jrue Holiday, scoop pass to Pat Connaughton, and I'll tell you what, the Bucks really needed a three, and they got it there from Connaughton. Bucks down by 13 now, 92-79. Ayton, guarded by Giannis. That's a matchup to keep an eye on, but Giannis switches over to Booker. Booker, trying to break him down off the dribble. Dribble, pull up, Jay, no good. Khris Middleton skies for the board. Bryn Forbes, same spot as Connaughton, thinks about a three, doesn't take it, tosses it down low to Giannis. Cam Johnson on some help defense, deflects the ball out of bounds. Bucks will maintain possession. On the court for the Bucks, it is Jrue Holiday, Giannis, Khris Middleton, Bryn Forbes, and Pat Connaughton. So Mike Budenholzer going with a shooting-happy lineup to try to climb back into this ballgame, sacrificing a little bit of defense with Connaughton and Forbes in the hopes that they can get it going offensively down by 13. You know who hasn't got it going offensively? It's Khris Middleton. He's trying to get it going right now. Oh, he's going to line up a three, back iron off the mark, no good. Johnson with the board. Campaign crosses the NBA Finals logo on the near side of your screen as the Suns move right to left. He's got Connaughton. Oh, it's not even a matchup. Campaign way too quick for Connaughton, especially going to his strong hand, which is the left hand. Layup up and in. Bucks down by 15. 94-79. Khris Middleton, he gets fouled. Was it in the act of shooting? We will see. But looking back at the replay of the previous possession, Campaign, he was at the left wing. He had Connaughton on him. Kind of got Connaughton off his feet. And once he realized Connaughton was in the air, blow by. Little blow by. Campaign so far, 5 points in 15 minutes. Holiday to Forbes coming off the screen. He's been harassed defensively by the Suns. They've thrown a lot of defensive options at him. Middleton. He's got Campaign on him. That's a height mismatch. Middleton short on the three, but follows up his own rebound and gets it to go with the left from about 2 feet. Bucks now down by 13. 9:49 left. Can the Bucks continue to mount the comeback? CP3 back on the floor for the Suns. That's a good thing because he went out at the end of the third quarter with what looked like some type of wrist or hand ailment. And as there's a whistle on the floor, Mike Budenholzer is beside himself. He can't believe that that was called a defensive foul. And I believe, I'm not sure who it was on. Looks like it was on Pat Connaughton, sending Thomas to the free throw line. Or Cam Johnson, sorry. So Cam Johnson at the stripe. He goes 1 of 1 and now 2 of 2 from the line. Suns push the lead back up to 15, 96-81. Holiday into the lane. He's hit pretty hard, swiped across the head as he tried to get a floater to fall from about 6 or 7 feet. It was on Cam Johnson, who has 8 points on 2 of 5 shooting. He's 2 of 4 from distance. Jrue Holiday is now going to take a trip to the free throw line. Underrated lyric saying it ain't looking good for the Bucks. Anish Anand saying go Suns. Jack Sinclair says if CP3 was swapped for Middleton, Bucks would win 4-0. Basically, CP3 is a difference maker. Yeah, I don't know about that, but there's no doubt CP3 is a difference maker. Underrated lyrics, just saying good. NBA Now by Chat Sports, it is good. Jrue Holiday, 2 of 2 from the line. Bucks, they can't get past that threshold of being down around 13 points ever since the Suns went on that surge in that third quarter. CP3 is going to try to add to that Suns lead. Sidestep 3 to his left from straight away. The 3 rims out. Giannis, he's played well so far. Drives, he gets hit, he takes some contact, and now he is going to go to the free throw line. So if you're just joining us, Giannis obviously is playing as he goes to the free throw line. He worked out before the game. It was determined that he felt good enough to play, so good that he actually started this game, and Giannis has played exceptional. Prior to this free throw trip, Giannis has 13 points in 27 minutes on 5 of 10 shooting, 12 rebounds. So you can tell they've held him out of the lineup a little bit more than usual, but that's understandable knowing that he's coming back off what looked like a bad injury, that hyperextended knee against the Hawks in Atlanta during the Eastern Conference Finals. He connects on the first free throw. Bucks now down by 12. Can they continue to chip away at this lead like a miner in a mine? We'll see. Suns up 96-84 now. Giannis, couple of dribbles, of course taking more than 10 seconds to shoot his free throw. Why? I have no idea. But there, it worked. A 2-of-2 trip at the line for Giannis. Suns now down by 11. Things are getting somewhat interesting here with the Bucks locking down on defense and at least getting by offensively. Speaking of getting by, Campaign getting by the Milwaukee defense, slips behind everybody, lays it in with the left hand on the right side. Oppo hand, no problem. Can Jrue Holiday answer? Yes, he can. Spin into the lane. His layup drops. 98-87. 8:20 left. Campaign from deep. Bang! It's good. Campaign from distance. Is that going to be the backbreaker with more than 8 minutes left? We'll see. But the Suns go up 101-87. Khris Middleton, he's having none of that. Backs down his defender. Bulldozes him. Doesn't matter. He's able to get it to go. Campaign, he's not scared to shoot. Takes another 3 just off the mark. Giannis, outlet pass to Middleton. Middleton to Forbes. Forbes for 3. Yes! And how about that? Milwaukee cutting the Suns' lead to 9. They now trail 101-92 as the Milwaukee Bucks continue to surge and mount a comeback. They've been down as much as 16, 18 points, but here come the Bucks. They're creeping, they're crawling, they're coming back, and Bryn Forbes is starting to get hot. Corner three from the right side, able to connect. And now the Bucks down by 9. More than 400 people watching us live here on Chat Sports. Type 3 for the deep ball, because Bryn Forbes just connected from distance to make this very, very interesting at a 9-point game. Flood the chat with 3. Flood the chat with 3. Flood the chat with 3, because Bryn Forbes just knocked down a 3 to make this Bucks deficit only 9 points. It's the closest that they've been since early in the third quarter. Also want to hit you with this. Who are you rooting for? Who's going to win? Type MIL for the Bucks. Type PHX for the Phoenix Suns. Get those votes in the comment section, and we'll do some shout-outs. Jackson Ginsamore saying 3. Ethan Nixon 3. Justin Bunch 3. Jackson Clare, easy money. Justin Bunch 3. Big play Ja. Ben Simmons to the Spurs, maybe. He's got to shoot. D-Dog Gaming going with the Phoenix Suns. Jackson Ginsamore, Phoenix. Peregrine, Phoenix. Toxic going with the Bucks. Faithful Caleb. He's being faithful to his Bucks. He's throwing up the deer emojis. He's typing his MIL for the Milwaukee Bucks. He thinks the Bucks are going to be victorious. MJ, Phoenix. Ethan Gravitt, Phoenix, easy. Andrew Lansford, appreciate you continue to watch us. Phoenix Suns, big play Ja, Phoenix. My Rage, Mercenary, Milwaukee, Phoenix. Reggio Ricardo, Milwaukee. Vincent Sorletti, typing his 3. Matin Ake, Bucks, big play Ja. Phoenix, he's obviously a big Ja Morant fan. Underrated lyrics, Bucks. Michael Cadlick, Stunt, Suns in 4, baby. Let's go. Speaking of let's go, Perry, we got more than, 430 people watching? Let's show them the subscribe link. Let's get some people subscribed here to Chat Sports and all the wonderful things that we're doing here as a company. To give you some background, my name is Chase Senior, host of NBA Now. Do a lot of NFL and NBA content here at Chat Sports, and I love NBA, especially doing these watch parties. I started here at Chat Sports March 1st, and to see our growth as a company has really been somewhat incredible. We have been growing like crazy, and us as a company been growing wildly over the last several years, but over the last couple of months since I started here at Chat Sports, we've really taken off. We are getting closer and closer to 250,000 subscribers. We have people subscribed from all across the world, all across America. We have people watching right now from all across the globe and the universe as well. Make sure you are subscribed to everything that we're doing here at Chat Sports by going to youtube.com/chatsportstv or hit that red subscribe button down below. We're trying to get to 250,000 subscribers. We have more than 400 people watching. I would assume not everybody watching is subscribed to us. So help us continue to grow. More subscribers, more videos, more opportunities for us to do things like this. NBA Now watch parties here on Chat Sports. Fourth quarter back in action from Phoenix. Game 1 of the NBA Finals. You're kicking it with us here on Chat Sports. We appreciate you as always for making Chat Sports a part of your day. Suns up 101-92. Bucks have been able to come back with some hot shooting down low, and they get a turnover. CP3 try to go to 8 and down low. Bryn Forbes lining up a 3, no good. Giannis with the rebound, and he turns garbage into gold once again. Giannis gets that Bucks deficit now down to 7. 101-94. We're approaching 7 minutes. Booker let loose a 3 from the right wing, and it's good. What an answer from Devin Booker. The Suns really needed it, and they got it from Book. 25 points on the night, 7 of 19 shooting. That's his first three-pointer of the evening, 1 of 7 from distance. Shot blocked by Ayton. Here come the Suns. Booker, another 3. Oh, it's no good. So it's a 10-point game now, 104-94. Suns on the court now. CP3 picks the pocket of Khris Middleton. He gets the basketball, able to wrap it up, but Middleton fouls him. That was a big turnover for Phoenix, as the Bucks have gotten a little bit better offensively with knocking down some three-point shots to mount this comeback. Khris Middleton, he was going to go up for a shot. CP3 swiped him clean. Highway robbery. No cops in pursuit. CP3 to Crowder. It's the Suns move right to left. Crowder back to CP3. CP3 is guarded by Connaughton. Look out. Mismatch, look out. CP3 wants Connaughton. Step back, jumper. Oh, it's pure. CP3, no problems there. Puts the Suns back up by 12. 106-94. Classic CP3 step back on Connaughton. On the other end, Khris Middleton, left-handed floater. He gets it to go. As we come down the wire, we're seeing some quality basketball here in the NBA Finals. What do you expect? CP3, kick out pass to Crowder. He thought about a three. He elects not to take it. Devin Booker drives to his right. Kick out to Crowder. Crowder's been ice cold. He continues to stay ice cold. His three-pointer, no good. Forbes takes the pass from Middleton. Thinks about a three. Pulls it down. Step back jumper off the off leg. What are you doing, Bryn? Bad shot there. Suns rebound. Suns looking to push their lead to 12, and they're able to do it. The Suns go up 108-96 thanks to Cam Johnson's jumper right around the elbow mid-range / baseline in that in-between area. Suns were moving fast on the fast break. Cam Johnson took the feed and he said, you know what? You're going to give me space. I'm going to give you the deuce, and I'm going to knock down this J to put the Phoenix Suns up 108-96. Timeout Bucks. Mike Budenholzer has to gather his squad to see how, if they can come back down by 12 with a little more than 5 minutes left in this fourth quarter. Game 1 of the 2021 NBA Finals live here on Chat Sports. Appreciate all of you for tuning in, rocking with us, and making Chat Sports a part of your day. We're going to have a lot of fun from here on out, including a live Q&A mailbag after tonight's watch party. Hashtag NBA or Super Chat us. We'll answer your questions live here on the show. I'm looking at right now this video. Around 500 people watching live, 222 likes. Let's get to 250 likes on this video, and I will take a shot and chug a beer. In fact, I have to still do one from when we got to 200 likes. So I'm going to do a shot and chug a beer right now because we got to 200 likes. Let's get to 250 likes. Hit that thumbs up icon, and I will once again take a shot and chug a beer. Hit that thumbs up icon. Around 500 people watching. Get us to 250 likes. We'll continue to party here. The fireball is just going to be perfect for my throat. Ah, fantastic. That's the shot. And I'm about to finish this beer with a little chug. 241 likes. I'm back at it doing this again. Who said 4th of July weekend ended? We're carrying 4th of July weekend and we're still partying here at Chat Sports. Who do you think will win the NBA Finals MVP? Get those votes in and leave those names in the comment section right now. You're looking at some really good options, right? Chris Paul has been tremendous tonight in his first NBA Finals game of his career. 29 points to go along with 8 assists. Devin Booker, like CP3, playing in his first NBA Finals game. 25 points, 10 of 10 from the free throw line, 7 of 19 from the floor, 1 of 7 from deep, but it really hasn't mattered. On the Bucks side of things, Giannis, he looked really good early on, but he's been held in check in this second half, playing a little bit more now that the Bucks are trying to stage a comeback. But Giannis, 17 points, 14 rebounds, a lot of that damage done in the first half. Khris Middleton, he was ice cold. Now he's getting hot. He's heating up, 29 points, 6 rebounds on 12 of 24 shooting, a very solid 5 of 11 from three-point range. Who do you think's going to win the NBA Finals MVP? I just listed a bunch of great player options. Let's see what the people are saying. Cy Gray, Paul, Aaron Simmons, Booker, Jared Garrett, social anxiety, CP3 or Giannis. I'm glad you don't have social anxiety in the chat because you're putting your votes in. We appreciate you, and I want to empower you to talk more, my man. Funny Face, Chris Paul, Mirage Merknary, Chris Paul or Giannis, Aaron Simmons, Suns in 5, Bucks are trash, Kelly and Pollard, CP3, Vincent Sorletti, riding with Devin Booker. Tree the GOAT. You are the GOAT, my dog. CP3 or Booker. SC Nation views going with Chris Paul. Those are the viewers' picks for the NBA Finals MVP. Look out. Chris Paul guarding Bryn Forbes. Bryn Forbes coming off the screen. He's able to connect from the corner and knock down the three. So with less than 5 minutes left to go, the Bucks are down 9, 108-99. CP3 is guarded by Jrue Holiday. What a terrific offensive-defensive matchup between two of the best point guards in the league. CP3 loses it. Devin Booker picks up the loose ball, goes down low to Ayton. Ayton's floater comes up short. Here come the Bucks. Giannis, guarded down low by Johnson. He wants him. He's going to take him. Pump fake. Johnson, great defense, able to knock the ball loose out of the grasp of Giannis. Suns pick it up and they'll slow things down as they try to marinate this offensive possession to maintain this lead and add on to it. We're approaching 4 minutes left in Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Booker, guarded by Forbes. He's hit some big buckets here of late, and he hits another one. Devin Booker, sidestep jumper just inside the three-point arc, and it's good. Suns go up 110-99. Lead pushes back up to 11. Middleton, he's been so good in this fourth quarter. He's shown the propensity to really go off in quarter sessions. His pull-up jumper off the mark. CP3 blows by Giannis, layup up and in, and he takes the foul. CP3 with the veteran savvy move. He got by Giannis. He carved through that Bucks defense. Then he went in front of Giannis, absorbed the foul, drew the foul, put up the floater, up and in. It's cash money. CP3 to the free throw line to try to add on to this Suns lead and push this advantage even further as the Suns try to wrap up Game 1 of the 2021 NBA Finals. Can CP3 cap off the trifecta at the charity stripe? He's got 31 points, 12 of 18 shooting, 4 of 6 from distance, and he gets the free throw to go. So make it 32 points for CP3 in his first Finals game. CP3 over his last 6 quarters. 63 points, 24 of 34 shooting. Are you kidding me? CP3 has had it going on. 113-99, Suns up. 3:26 left in the fourth quarter. Giannis, he gets fouled. Now he will go to the free throw line. Can he get the Bucks to the century mark? Free throws, obviously, of course, it's well known and well documented now. Free throws have been an issue for Giannis. But these are big ones. If the Bucks want to stage a late game comeback. Giannis right now, 17 points on the night. First free throw. In and out. No good. That's a big miss. Because the Suns are holding on to that 14-point advantage still. Three more likes to 250. I'll chug a beer and take a shot. 3 more likes. Hit that thumbs up icon, especially if you love the NBA. If you don't know what the thumbs up like video is, hey, we have it at the bottom of your screen. Like this video, get us to 250 likes, and I'll chug a beer and take a shot. Giannis' second free throw, gonna have to pause because we're going to commercial break, which is a great opportunity to chug a beer and take a shot. If you're having a good time with us here at Chat Sports, NBA Now Watch Party, live for Game 1 of the NBA Finals between the Phoenix Suns and the Milwaukee Bucks. Smash that thumbs up icon and like this video. Also, after the game, we're going to do a live mailbag where I answer all of your NBA-related questions. A few ways for you to get involved. Either use the hashtag NBA or you can super chat us. $5, beer cheers. $10, I'll talk about your team. $20, I'll take a shot like I'm about to do. $30 for a super chat, I will shotgun a beer, and I guarantee you it will be done in less than 4 seconds. Gonna take a shot, chug a beer here. Should I do it consecutively? Type yes in the comment section if I should just rip a shot and chug a beer consecutively. All I need is one yes. We're past 264 likes. Just say yes, and I'll do it. I promise you. I'm never scared. I need one yes in the comments section. One yes to make it happen. Raptor, my dude. Yes, sir. Chase the shot with some beer. Chase. My name is Chase, too. You can follow me on Twitter at Chase_senior. I'll also give you a shout out if you follow me. Please do me a favor. Give me a follow on Twitter at Chase_senior. I'm also on Instagram at Chase_senior as well. But let's see how many followers I have. I am verified because I am official and I am a baller. Let me see how many followers I have and if I've gained any throughout the show. I have gained a few. 3,846 followers. Get me to 3,850. Give me a follow on Twitter at Chase_senior. Let's talk some ball. Get into my DMs. I'll answer any question you have for me, even if it's a life-related question. We can get personal. We can get down. NBA, NFL, I do it all. Give me a follow at Chase_senior. I am verified. So you see Chase_senior. There's only one. You know? I mean, shoot. That's what we're doing here. Giannis at the line. He missed the front end of his free throw opportunity. Here's his second free throw. No good. Oh, so he took his first free throw and then they reset? He never took the first free throw, Producer Perry? Oh, so he went to the free throw line, but because he takes ages to take a free throw, they were like, yo, Giannis, let's go to a commercial break first. Don't take your free throw. Instead, we'll go to a commercial break, then you come back, and then you can take your free throws. So, Giannis missed the first free throw. Can he hit the back end? Couple dribbles, 13 seconds later, second free throw, up and in. So it's 113-101. Phoenix up, holding a 12-point advantage. We're under 3 minutes left to go here in this first quarter. Game 1 of the 2021 NBA Finals. Booker, he's guarded by Giannis off the switch. Swings it over to his left to Bridges. Three-pointer. Well short, no good. You could tell that Bridges didn't like it right from the release. Giannis with the rebound. Hands it off to Middleton. Middleton, down low, loses it. Giannis, kick out into the corner to Holiday. He needs it. Unable to connect. Bucks really needed that three-pointer because time is not on their side, down 12. But there's still time to make a comeback in this ball game. Phoenix Suns, led by Chris Paul as he crosses the Valley logo at half court. He's got Connaughton on him once again. Goes down low to Bridges. Great pass, wraparound pass to Ayton. Ayton tries to go up with it. He is fouled. I think it was Giannis on the foul. We will see. But either way, DeAndre Ayton off the feed from Bridges, going to go to the charity stripe to try to add on to the Suns' lead as they are up 113-101. They're also going to look to see if this is an intentional foul. I mean, my gosh, the NBA has gotten somewhat soft over the last couple of years. I'm not sure why this would be an intentional foul. Hopefully they're looking at it for replay, but it looked like Giannis just came down on Ayton. Or are they determining if Ayton got the ball off before the end of the shot clock? Couple things in play here. Giannis came down with a hard swipe. The shot clock was also dwindling down to 0. There were also a couple bodies down low in the trenches, but it looked as though Giannis was the culprit. He's going to be called for the foul. Let's see. Officials are gathering at the scorer's table. Looking to see if the ball was released before the shot clock expired. Who fouled DeAndre Ayton? But also wasn't an intentional foul on Giannis, which I don't think it was. I think it was just a good basketball play. Mr. Cheese is in the chat saying, when the imposter is you. Who's the imposter? Cy Gray saying the Bucks are going to get swept. I don't think they are. Devin Booker's in the chat, taking some time to comment on this live stream as we're in a little bit of a break here, saying Phoenix, boss. So Ayton Just going to go to the line. I think it's a routine foul. Knocks down the first free throw. Suns go up 114-101. You know who hasn't been on the floor, Producer Perry, for a lot of the second half? Lopez. He was getting torched defensively. And the Suns had just kind of pinpointed that mismatch and exploited it. And Lopez hasn't played a lot in the second half. Good adjustment there from Mike Budenholzer. Will it matter? We'll see. Does it have long-term ramifications? We will also see. Ayton, 2 of 2 at the stripe. Extends the Suns' lead to 115-101. We're under 2 minutes left to go. Desperation territory for the Bucks. Pat Connaughton lets loose a three from the corner. It's no good. Giannis with the board. Tried to get to a slashing Connaughton. Ball tipped out of bounds by the Suns. Shot clock will go to 12 because Giannis did rebound the ball. And the Bucks will inbound underneath their basket. Bucks moving left to right. Suns right to left offensively. Giannis into the lane. Cuts across the lane. His one-handed wild floater. No good, but he is fouled. And now Giannis will go to the line. It's going to take a miracle for the Bucks to come back in this game. They're down 115-101. 1:35 left. Giannis about to go to the line after the shooting foul on DeAndre Ayton. Alexi saying your voice is so relaxing. I appreciate you, Alexi. You're very, very nice for that compliment. Thank you. Giannis's free throw, the front end, no good. Did I get some followers on Twitter? Regino Rojas, you're the man. Cannon Oz, also giving me a follow on Twitter. Appreciate you guys. Giannis' second free throw with the Bucks down by 14. 1:35 to go. He gets it to go. So 115-102. 1:34 left. On the court for the Suns, it's D-Book, CP3, Jay Crowder, Bridges, and Ayton. Defensively for the Bucks, Holiday, Tucker, Middleton, Giannis, Connaughton. CP3 buying some time. He's by the Valley logo, rocking the fresh black jerseys. Oh, he goes to a cutting Ayton, and Ayton lays it up and in. Could that be the dagger to send the Bucks back to their hotel rooms? Suns up 117-102. Middleton, his floater, off the mark, no good. We're under a minute to go. Fans are rising out of their seats in Phoenix, giving the Suns a standing ovation. CP3 to Booker. Dagger alert for three. No good. Khris Middleton at this point, he's just stacking the stat sheet. Jrue Holiday drives in the lane. Kick out to the corner to Tucker. Tucker to Connaughton. His three-pointer is good. So now it's 117-105. 30 seconds left. Bucks are going to have to foul. They're going to try to force a turnover first. And Giannis will now foul Jay Crowder. Crowder, a little bit of a hashtag flop game. Didn't get fouled that hard by Giannis. But we will walk the floor now. And Jay Crowder will take a trip to the line to try to seal the deal for the Phoenix Suns. CP3, absolutely masterful on that last possession. He was buying time. Great veteran move. He's by the Valley logo. He's guarded, swarmed by Jrue Holiday. Somehow able to get by Jrue Holiday with the pass to a cutting Ayton. And Ayton, no problems at all, able to lay it in. Jay Crowder's first free throw is good as well. NBA Finals debut in NBA history. Players to record 20 points, 15 rebounds, and shoot 70% from the floor. Luau Sindor, also known as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He did it. Guess who else did it? Tonight, DeAndre Ayton. His stardom continues to blossom. DeAndre Ayton has been tremendous in the playoffs. He is now a bona fide superstar. Crowder's second free throw, off the mark and no good. Jeff Teague in the game for the Bucks. Gives it up to Tucker. Tucker to Bryn Forbes. He comes off the screen, pump fake. He gets Crowder in the air. His three-pointer. Front iron, no good. And with 5 seconds left, the Suns rebound. And that is gonna do it. Your final. Game 1 of the NBA Finals, the Phoenix Suns victorious. They take a 1-0 series lead over the Milwaukee Bucks with a 118-105 win. Coming up, stay tuned. We're going to do a live Q&A mailbag. You ask me any NBA-related question, I will answer them. But first, make sure you're subscribed to us here at Chat Sports. We have more than 500 people watching. We're trying to get to 250,000 subscribers. We're growing like crazy here at Chat Sports. Currently, all across the world, 248,816 people are subscribed. So hit that red subscribe button down below or go to youtube.com/chatsportstv. We're going to continue to stay live here on Chat Sports doing a mailbag. A couple ways for you to get involved. Either use the hashtag NBA or you can super chat us. That allows producer Perry to see your questions and we will be able to answer those questions live here on the show. So kick it with us if you want to continue to chop it up and talk ball. Phoenix Suns victorious in Game 1 of the 2021 NBA Finals. They take down the Milwaukee Bucks 118-105. The player of the game, CP3. His first Finals game ever, he went off. He went off and was absolutely terrific. 32 points, 9 assists, so almost a double-double. 12 of 19 from the field, 4 of 7 from distance. Devin Booker, on the other hand, 27 points, 8 of 21 shooting. He went a perfect 10 of 10 from the free throw line. For the Bucks, Giannis looked pretty good at times. 20 points, 17 rebounds. He looks spry coming off that hyperextended knee. I think that bodes well for the Bucks moving forward in this series. Look, they had to play in 6 games against the Atlanta Hawks, right? So they didn't have as much rest as Phoenix. I expected the Suns to win Game 1, and they did so with that 118-105 victory tonight at home. Elsewhere for the Bucks, Khris Middleton, 29 points, 5 of 12 shooting, 7 rebounds. Brook Lopez, 17 points, 6 rebounds. He really didn't play much in that second half because Mike Budenholzer realized we are getting torched on switches and Lopez can't defend anybody. We got to take him off the floor. So while he gave the Bucks a lot offensively, he was kind of a sieve defensively. That's something to look at and monitor as we move forward in this series. Can you continue to play Lopez that many minutes? When Ayton's on the floor, maybe. But Ayton is quicker, faster, more athletic than Lopez. So we will see. Who you got in this series? Let me ask you this. Suns, they won Game 1. Who do you think wins the series? Type MIL for the Milwaukee Bucks. Type PHX for the Phoenix Suns. Be sure to get those votes in the comment section right now, and I will give some shout-outs. Who you got in this series? Not in Game 2, in the series. Type MIL for the Milwaukee Bucks. Type PHX for the Phoenix Suns. Get those votes in. Andrew Gonzalez, Milwaukee, X-Terror T, Phoenix. Andrew Lunsford, Phoenix. Rotar 666, Phoenix. Marquise Robertson, he watches literally every video that we do here at Chat Sports. My guy, thank you. Going with the Phoenix Suns. Mirage_McNurry, Milwaukee Bucks. Who do you got in the series? Let me know in the comments section. And stay tuned for this live mailbag that is coming up. Hashtag NBA, super chat us. We will answer your questions live here during this watch party. Let's get to some stats. Get to some stats and break down this Game 1 Phoenix Suns 118-105 win. Khris Middleton, he was not great for 2.5 quarters. Really in that third quarter, he turned it on. He was pretty good in that fourth quarter as the Bucks tried to stage a comeback. Giannis, coming off that hyperextended knee, I was shocked that he gave it a go. And he looked good. 20 points, 17 rebounds in somewhat limited action. Didn't play as much as he usually does. Still 35 minutes, though. I mean, that's pretty impressive for Giannis to come back off that knee injury and still log 35 minutes. Brook Lopez, as I mentioned a little bit ago, 17 points, 6 rebounds. Chris Paul, the MVP of the game. And what a story it has been with Chris Paul leading the Suns to the NBA Finals. What a story it will be if the Suns end up winning their first NBA title in franchise history and CP3 wins NBA Finals MVP. I mean, that puts him in the stratosphere of the top point guards of all time, right up there with Isaiah as well as Magic. That's the category we're talking about if CP3 is able to get a ring, because he doesn't have one. Devin Booker, 27 points, very cold from distance, but it really didn't matter at the end of the day. And he went 10 of 10 from the free throw line. DeAndre Ayton, the first player with 20 points, 15 rebounds to shoot 70% from the floor since Lou Alcindor did it with the Milwaukee Bucks back in the 70s. I mean, DeAndre Ayton continues to join himself in really impressive categories. He scored 22 points and 19 rebounds. So those are your stats from Game 1 of the NBA Finals. To all of you watching us right now, we're going to try to do a mailbag coming up soon where I will answer your questions. And we need some questions to answer. So use the hashtag NBA, or you can super chat us, and I will answer your question live here on the show. Basically what super chat is, you give us food money, you give us beer money, and you just skip everybody in front of you, right? And we'll be able to answer your question first. So hashtag NBA or super chat us, and I will answer your questions during this upcoming mailbag following the Suns' 118-105 win over the Milwaukee Bucks in Game 1 of the NBA Finals. If you want to get on the show, super chat us. We'll give you a shout out. We'll also answer your question during this future mailbag. If you super chat us $30, no joke, I will shotgun a beer. We have $40 in super chats throughout tonight's entire broadcast. I'm trying to shotgun more beers. So you super chat us $30, I will shotgun a beer on today's show as we're about to bring you our mailbag live here on Chat Sports. Hashtag NBA. Ask any question you want in the NBA, or you super chat us, and we will answer your questions live here on the show. So we'll get ready to do that here soon. So I got to move some of these cans out of the way for producer Perry so we get a little clean shot. You get to see, the behind-the-scenes action of how live, basically, television works. Hey, it's crazy, right? We have, 250 people watching live. I'm also seeing we're close to 280 people watching live, somewhere in between there. As I'm looking at the dashboard here, about to bring you this NBA mailbag. Once again, hashtag NBA in the comment section right now. Ask me any question you want. NBA free agency, NBA trade targets, NBA draft. I will answer your questions coming up right here on NBA Now. What's good? Welcome into NBA Now by Chat Sports. I am your host, Chase Sr. Coming your way following NBA Finals Game 1. The Suns victorious in Game 1 over the Bucks, 118-105. We're bringing you a mailbag where I answer all of your questions here on the show. And this mailbag presented to you by our friends at Magic Spoon. Go to magicspoon.com/chat to get $5 off your purchase for the healthiest and tastiest cereal out there on the market right now. Let's kick off this mailbag with this question from Cy Gray. Trade proposal. Considering Houston only has 6 players currently under contract, the Pistons trade Killian Hayes, Sekou, and their 3 second-round picks this year to Houston for the number 2 pick. Cy Gray, that's a really good question. I'm not sure that gets it done, though, because yes, the Houston Rockets only have 6 players under contract, as you mentioned, and the roster is not in a great spot going into the NBA draft. But you need marquee players. You need potential superstars, and you're probably going to be able to get one at the number 2 pick. Either Cade Cunningham falls to you, which is a great situation for that franchise to be in, or what I think the Rockets should do is draft Jalen Green. He's the most ready-made scorer in this draft class. He reminds me a lot of Zach LaVine and Bradley Beal from an athletic standpoint, as well as a scoring standpoint. I think Jalen Green is making some headway as the best player in the upcoming 2021 NBA draft class. And the common consensus is that Detroit most likely going to go with Cade Cunningham out of Oklahoma State with that number 1 pick, which means that Jalen Green slides to the Houston Rockets at number 2. Whatever scenario you dice up, I think it's a good scenario for the Houston Rockets. It was a disaster. They didn't get any player back that can play and make an impact for James Harden in that trade. You're talking about one of the best offensive players in the history of the NBA, and you got back Victor Oladipo as really the only player, and he is now on the Miami Heat about to be a free agent. That's a disaster. You got to get the second pick right. That's why I'm not trading out of it. How about this question from Marquise Robertson? Who do you see the Warriors going to do with the 7th overall pick and also the 14th overall pick, and also which stars can they target? All right, trying to simplify that with some spelling errors there, Marquise, but I appreciate the question. I'm not sure the Warriors are going to pick at number 7 or number 14. They have 2 lottery picks. That number 7 pick coming over from the Minnesota Timberwolves in that Andrew Wiggins, D'Angelo Russell trade, and I'm not convinced they're going to select at 7. I think they could package those picks as well as James Wiseman, which answers the back half of your question of stars that they can target in a trade to maybe bring in, let's say, a Bradley Beal or a Damian Lillard or a sign and trade with Kawhi Leonard. I think that is realistically in play. There is pressure for Bob Myers and Joe Lacob and Steve Kerr, for that matter, to build around Steph Curry and win a championship and take advantage of this window that they're in, with Klay Thompson coming back, with Draymond Green still playing at a relatively good level, with some other solid pieces on that roster. So do you go, if you're the Warriors, with a rookie with pick 7 and 14 and bring some young pieces in, or do you package those 2 picks with maybe an Andrew Wiggins or a James Wiseman to try to bring in a superstar? That's in play. Picks at number 17 that number 7, that I think the Warriors could go forward with: Davion Mitchell, Jonathan Kuminga if he falls, Scotty Barnes if he falls. Maybe they go with a shooter. That could be a guy like Corey Kispert. That'd be a little bit too early for him, but that roster is in a good spot. Could they even go after Keon Johnson, a wing who's probably the best athlete in the draft class? Could they surprise a lot of people and maybe go James Bouknight at 7, maybe even 14? He's been going up draft boards. Keep an eye on all that, and we'll continue to break it down here on Chat Sports. This question from Vincent Sorletti: predictions for the 2022 76ers free agents. Well, technically, if you're talking about this year, that's 2021 NBA free agents. Who do I think the Sixers should be in on? First, it hinges on what the Sixers do with Ben Simmons. If they decide to keep him, you need to bring in a shooter and a couple of playmakers, because they are bereft of a guy who can create at the end of games and at the end of shot clocks. That's why at the end of the day they went down to the Atlanta Hawks, in addition to Ben Simmons just neglecting to shoot. I think a lot of Sixers fans are going to have nightmares of Ben Simmons passing up that dunk spot. It was awful. So if you keep Ben Simmons, find a way to get rid of like Tobias Harris's salary and bring in Kyle Lowry, the hometown guy who grew up in North Philly and went to Villanova. I think that's a guy who will push Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid to maximize their abilities, but also, if you need a bucket getter and creator at the end of games, Kyle Lowry can be that guy. If you trade away Ben Simmons, maybe you can bring in Damian Lillard in that trade. Maybe you have to stoop down to the point where you have to trade for Malcolm Brogdon. That's a deal that the Sixers reportedly turned down. Everything is on the table for the Sixers going into this offseason. This NBA mailbag is presented to you by our friends at Magic Spoon. Go to magicspoon.com/chat and you get $5 off your purchase for the best and healthiest cereal out there. It is so much better tasting and so much better for you than the traditional brands out there. Why is that? It's loaded with quality ingredients. It's high in protein, keto-friendly, gluten-free, grain-free, soy-free, wheat-free, naturally flavored, totally delicious, and per serving you get 13 grams of protein, 4 grams of net carbs, 0 grams of sugar, and all of their flavors, they're phenomenal. Peanut butter, cocoa, fruity, frosted, cinnamon, blueberry. The list goes on and on and on. You can check out the flavors and get $5 off your order by going to magicspoon.com/chat. That link, either use that at the bottom of your screen or it's in the description as well as the comments of this video. Move ahead in this mailbag with this question from Skalowitz. Lillard playing for the Lakers, is it really possible? And your thoughts? It is really only possible if the Lakers trade away Anthony Davis. Lakers fans, they're huge Anthony Davis fans. And every time that I have brought up trading away Anthony Davis for Damian Lillard on our Lakers channel, youtube.com/LakersTV, that link at the bottom of your screen, Lakers fans have gone after me. But also it's funny because they clamor for Damian Lillard to get traded to the Lakers, and they're like, let's give up Kyle Kuzma and KCP, as well as a sign-and trade with Dennis Schroeder. That's just not possible. The Portland Trailblazers would never take KCP, Kyle Kuzma, and a Dennis Schroeder in exchange for Damian Lillard, who's one of the best players ever. The Lakers also don't have any draft capital to trade away. So the only realistic way that the Lakers can bring in Damian Lillard is trading away Anthony Davis. Their salaries are similar, And honestly, I would think about making that deal. Lakers fans, they're against it. I'm actually for it. Let's pivot to this question from Takanacho. Knicks offseason prediction, free agency, and trades. They need to get a point guard. So that could be Mike Conley. That could be Kyle Lowry. That could be Lonzo Ball if the Pelicans decide to let him go. Maybe Terry Rozier in a trade. I think all of those good point guards are on the table. There's a couple of really good point guards on the market. Dennis Schroeder included in that bunch as well, but I would never want to pay him $100 million. Takanacho, I'm sorry if you're a Knicks fan, but it'd be the most Knicks move to pay Dennis Schroeder $100 to $120 million. I'd go after Kyle Lowry. I've said that for a long time. I think he fits. He's a great culture fit. He just is a New York City type of basketball player. He's from North Philadelphia. He's rugged. He's tough. I'm going all in on Kyle Lowry. Honestly, I wouldn't rule out a trade for a Bradley Beal or Damian Lillard, but you'd have to get rid of R.J. Barrett in one of those deals as well as the bevy of picks that you have. I think that's somewhat unrealistic. Wouldn't rule it out. It could happen, but that's what I think is on the table for the Knicks in free agency. So we just wrapped up NBA Finals Game 1. It was a really entertaining Game 1. Yeah, Suns victorious in that game, but I still think we're due for a very, very good series. Who's going to win it all, hoist the Larry O'Brien trophy, and be victorious? Bucks haven't been to an NBA Finals since 1971. Suns have never won an NBA Finals, and it's been a while since they made it to the championship. Who do you think's going to win it all? Let us know in the comments section. Type MIL for the Bucks. Type PHX for the Phoenix Suns. Get your votes in down below. Another question coming in from Marquise Robertson. Best big man in the NBA, Anthony Davis or Embiid? You know, Joel Embiid is more of a center, where I think Anthony Davis is more of a 4, but I guess they both fit the category of being a big man. Let me go with the guy who's not in that question that you posed. It's the MVP, Nikola Jokic. Better stats, better numbers, better production, and he's more available than both AD and Embiid. Huge fan of AD and Embiid, no doubt, but I think Jokic is the best big man in the NBA right now. Cy Gray with another question. Sixers trade Ben Simmons, Harris, and a 2022 first-round pick to the Raptors for Kyle Lowry, Fred VanVleet, and a 2022 second-round pick. I like hypotheticals. I think Kyle Lowry and Fred VanVleet on the Sixers would be awesome. Their salaries very similar to Ben Simmons and Tobias Harris. I think the Raptors say no to this 10 times out of 10. First of all, it'd have to be a sign and trade with Kyle Lowry. Second of all, I think the Raptors, it's wise for them to let him go and target Jalen Suggs in the first round, pick number 4. You keep Fred VanVleet on the roster as you continue to kind of rebuild or maybe more so retool. But I don't think that deal gets it done. Ben Simmons, his value, I think it's higher than what a lot of people are saying, but it is lower than it was heading into the season. So I don't think that deal, unfortunately, Cy Gray, is completed because I don't think the Raptors say yes. Apex BH with this question, Dame or Luka? If I'm building a team for a championship for the 2021-22 season, gosh, I might have to go Luka Doncic. I think he's a more all-around player, and I think if Luka was on a team like the Hawks and had the supporting cast that Trae Young has with Atlanta, you're looking at a different story. And here's the thing, too. Luka's like, 21, 22 years old? So if you're trying to build a franchise right now, honestly, Luka, NBA championship for next year, maybe Dame, but Luka's the better all-around player, and I don't think that can be disputed. Dame is one of the best scorers in the history of the league. He's one of the most clutch bucket getters. That is for sure. Luka's the better all-around player, though. Marquise Robertson, another question. He's getting A lot of play here in this mailbag. Who's your NBA Finals MVP? I think Chris Paul is going to win it. He had an awesome game one, and he was lights out. 32 points, 9 assists, 12 of 19 shooting. And if he continues on this pace, and I'm not expecting CP3 to average 30-plus points for the duration of the NBA Finals after that game one, 118-105 win, he's averaging just less than 19 points throughout the playoffs. But CP3's impact has been profound on the Phoenix Suns in the regular season as well as in the playoffs. And also, the narrative is going to play into CP3 winning his first championship, becoming a top 5 point guard in the history of the league, which then leads to us talking about him as the NBA Finals MVP. Even if Booker's numbers are just a tad bit better, I think the voters will go with CP3. Who do you think has been the MVP of this year's NBA playoffs? I mean, you can go with CP3, you can go with Devin Booker. How about Khris Middleton, Jrue Holiday, Giannis? A lot of really good options to choose from. Let us know in the comments section who you think has been the MVP of this year's NBA playoffs. Let us know in the comments section down below. And thanks for watching this NBA mailbag here on Chat Sports. What's good? Welcome into NBA Now by Chat Sports. I am your host, Chase Sr. Coming your way following NBA Finals Game 1. The Suns victorious in Game 1 over the Bucks, 118-105. We're bringing you a mailbag where I answer all of your questions here on the show. And this mailbag presented to you by our friends at Magic Spoon. Go to magicspoon.com/chat to get $5 off your purchase for the healthiest and tastiest cereal out there on the market right now. Let's kick off this mailbag with this question from Cy Gray. Trade proposal. Considering Houston only has 6 players currently under contract, the Pistons trade Killian Hayes, Sekou, and their 3 second-round picks this year to Houston for the number 2 pick. Cy Gray, that's a really good question. I'm not sure that gets it done, though, because yes, the Houston Rockets only have 6 players under contract, as you mentioned, and the roster is not in a great spot going into the NBA draft. But you need marquee players. You need potential superstars, and you're probably going to be able to get one at the number 2 pick. Either Cade Cunningham falls to you, which is a great situation for that franchise to be in, or what I think the Rockets should do is draft Jalen Green. He's the most ready-made scorer in this draft class. He reminds me a lot of Zach LaVine and Bradley Beal from an athletic standpoint, as well as a scoring standpoint. I think Jalen Green is making some headway as the best player in the upcoming 2021 NBA draft class. And the common consensus is that Detroit most likely going to go with Cade Cunningham out of Oklahoma State with that number 1 pick, which means that Jalen Green slides to the Houston Rockets at number 2. Whatever scenario you dice up, I think it's a good scenario for the Houston Rockets. It was a disaster. They didn't get any player back that can play and make an impact for James Harden in that trade. You're talking about one of the best offensive players in the history of the NBA, and you got back Victor Oladipo as really the only player, and he is now on the Miami Heat about to be a free agent. That's a disaster. You got to get the second pick right. That's why I'm not trading out of it. How about this question from Marquise Robertson? Who do you see the Warriors going to do with the 7th overall pick and also the 14th overall pick, and also which stars can they target? All right, trying to simplify that with some spelling errors there, Marquise, but I appreciate the question. I'm not sure the Warriors are going to pick at number 7 or number 14. They have 2 lottery picks. That number 7 pick coming over from the Minnesota Timberwolves in that Andrew Wiggins, D'Angelo Russell trade. And I'm not convinced they're going to select at 7. I think they could package those picks as well as James Wiseman, which answers the back half of your question of stars that they can target in a trade to maybe bring in, let's say, a Bradley Beal or a Damian Lillard or a sign and trade with Kawhi Leonard. I think that is realistically in play. There is pressure for Bob Myers and Joe Lacob and Steve Kerr, for that matter, to build around Steph Curry and win a championship and take advantage of this window that they're in, with Klay Thompson coming back, with Draymond Green still playing at a relatively good level, with some other solid pieces on that roster. So do you go, if you're the Warriors, with a rookie with pick 7 and 14 and bring some young pieces in? Or do you package those 2 picks with maybe an Andrew Wiggins or a James Wiseman to try to bring in a superstar? That's in play. Picks at number 17 that number 7, that I think the Warriors could go forward with: Davion Mitchell, Jonathan Kuminga if he falls, Scotty Barnes if he falls. Maybe they go with a shooter. That could be a guy like Corey Kispert. That'd be a little bit too early for him, but that roster is in a good spot. Could they even go after Keon Johnson, a wing who's probably the best athlete in the draft class? Could they surprise a lot of people and maybe go James Bouknight at 7, maybe even 14? He's been going up draft boards. Keep an eye on all that, and we'll continue to break it down here on Chat Sports. This question from Vincent Sorletti: predictions for the 2022 76ers free agents. Well, technically, if you're talking about this year, that's 2021 NBA free agents. Who do I think the Sixers should be in on? First, it hinges on what the Sixers do with Ben Simmons. If they decide to keep him, you need to bring in a shooter and a couple of playmakers, because they are bereft of a guy who can create at the end of games and at the end of shot clocks. That's why at the end of the day they went down to the Atlanta Hawks, in addition to Ben Simmons just neglecting to shoot. I think a lot of Sixers fans are going to have nightmares of Ben Simmons passing up that dunk spot. It was awful. So if you keep Ben Simmons, find a way to get rid of like Tobias Harris's salary and bring in Kyle Lowry, the hometown guy who grew up in North Philly and went to Villanova. I think that's a guy who will push Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid to maximize their abilities, but also, if you need a bucket getter and creator at the end of games, Kyle Lowry can be that guy. If you trade away Ben Simmons, maybe you can bring in Damian Lillard in that trade. Maybe you have to stoop down to the point where you have to trade for Malcolm Brogdon. That's a deal that the Sixers reportedly turned down. Everything is on the table for the Sixers going into this offseason. This NBA mailbag is presented to you by our friends at Magic Spoon. Go to magicspoon.com/chat and you get $5 off your purchase for the best and healthiest cereal out there. It is so much better tasting and so much better for you than the traditional brands out there. Why is that? It's loaded with quality ingredients. It's high in protein, keto-friendly, gluten-free, grain-free, soy-free, wheat-free, naturally flavored, totally delicious. And per serving, you get 13 grams of protein, 4 grams of net carbs, 0 grams of sugar, and all of their flavors, they're phenomenal. Peanut butter, cocoa, fruity, frosted, cinnamon, blueberry. The list goes on and on and on. You can check out the flavors and get $5 off your order by going to magicspoon.com/chat. That link, either use that at the bottom of your screen or it's in the description as well as the comments of this video. Move ahead in this mailbag with this question from Skalowitz. Lillard playing for the Lakers, is it really possible? And your thoughts? It is really only possible if the Lakers trade away Anthony Davis. Lakers fans, they're huge Anthony Davis fans. And every time that I have brought up trading away Anthony Davis for Damian Lillard on our Lakers channel, youtube.com/LakersTV, that link at the bottom of your screen, Lakers fans have gone after me. But also it's funny because they clamor for Damian Lillard to get traded to the Lakers, and they're like, let's give up Kyle Kuzma and KCP, as well as a sign-and trade with Dennis Schroeder. That's just not possible. The Portland Trailblazers would never take KCP, Kyle Kuzma, and a Dennis Schroeder in exchange for Damian Lillard, who's one of the best players ever. The Lakers also don't have any draft capital to trade away. So the only realistic way that the Lakers can bring in Damian Lillard is trading away Anthony Davis. They're similar, their salaries are similar, And honestly, I would think about making that deal. Lakers fans, they're against it. I'm actually for it. Let's pivot to this question from Takanacho. Knicks offseason prediction, free agency, and trades. They need to get a point guard. So that could be Mike Conley. That could be Kyle Lowry. That could be Lonzo Ball if the Pelicans decide to let him go. Maybe Terry Rozier in a trade. I think all of those good point guards are on the table. There's a couple of really good point guards on the market. Dennis Schroeder included in that bunch as well, but I would never want to pay him $100 million. Takanacho, I'm sorry if you're a Knicks fan, but it'd be the most Knicks move to pay Dennis Schroeder $100 to $120 million. I'd go after Kyle Lowry. I've said that for a long time. I think he fits. He's a great culture fit. He just is a New York City type of basketball player. He's from North Philadelphia. He's rugged. He's tough. I'm going all in on Kyle Lowry. Honestly, I wouldn't rule out a trade for a Bradley Beal or Damian Lillard, but you'd have to get rid of RJ Barrett in one of those deals, as well as the bevy of picks that you have. I think that's somewhat unrealistic. Wouldn't rule it out. It could happen, but that's what I think is on the table for the Knicks in free agency. So we just wrapped up NBA Finals Game 1. It was a really entertaining Game 1. Yeah, Suns victorious in that game, but I still think we're due for a very, very good series. Who's going to win it all, hoist the Larry O'Brien trophy, and be victorious? Bucks haven't been to an NBA Finals since 1971. Suns have never won an NBA Finals, and it's been a while since they made it to the championship. Who do you think's going to win it all? Let us know in the comments section. Type MIL for the Bucks. Type PHX for the Phoenix Suns. Get your votes in down below. Another question coming in from Marquise Robertson. Best big man in the NBA, Anthony Davis or Embiid? You know, Joel Embiid is more of a center, where I think Anthony Davis is more of a 4, but I guess they both fit the category of being a big man. Let me go with the guy who's not in that question that you posed. It's the MVP, Nikola Jokic. Better stats, better numbers, better production, and he's more available than both AD and Embiid. Huge fan of AD and Embiid, no doubt, but I think Jokic is the best big man in the NBA right now. Cy Gray with another question. Sixers trade Ben Simmons, Harris, and a 2022 first-round pick to the Raptors for Kyle Lowry, Fred VanVleet, and a 2022 second-round pick. I like hypotheticals. I think Kyle Lowry and Fred VanVleet on the Sixers would be awesome. Their salaries very similar to Ben Simmons and Tobias Harris. I think the Raptors say no to this 10 times out of 10. First of all, it'd have to be a sign and trade with Kyle Lowry. Second of all, I think the Raptors, it's wise for them to let him go and target Jalen Suggs in the first round, pick number 4. You keep Fred VanVleet on the roster as you continue to kind of rebuild or maybe more so retool. But I don't think that deal gets it done. Ben Simmons, his value, I think it's higher than what a lot of people are saying, but it is lower than it was heading into the season. So I don't think that deal, unfortunately, Cy Gray, is completed because I don't think the Raptors say yes. Apex BH with this question, Dame or Luka? If I'm building a team for a championship for the 2021-22 season, gosh, I might have to go Luka Doncic. I think he's a more all-around player, and I think if Luka was on a team like the Hawks and had the supporting cast that Trae Young has with Atlanta, you're looking at a different story. And here's the thing, too. Luka's like, 21, 22 years old? So if you're trying to build a franchise right now, honestly, Luka, NBA championship for next year, maybe Dame, but Luka's the better all-around player, and I don't think that can be disputed. Dame is one of the best scorers in the history of the league. He's one of the most clutch bucket getters. That is for sure. Luka's the better all-around player, though. Marquise Robertson, another question. He's getting a lot of play here in this mailbag. Who's your NBA Finals MVP? I think Chris Paul is going to win it. He had an awesome Game 1, and he was lights out. 32 points, 9 assists, 12 of 19 shooting. And if he continues on this pace, and I'm not expecting CP3 to average 30-plus points for the duration of the NBA Finals after that Game 1, 118-105 win, he's averaging just less than 19 points throughout the playoffs. But CP3's impact has been profound on the Phoenix Suns in the regular season as well as in the playoffs. And also, the narrative is going to play into CP3 winning his first championship, becoming a top 5 point guard in the history of the league, which then leads to us talking about him as the NBA Finals MVP. Even if Booker's numbers are just a tad bit better, I think the voters will go with CP3. Who do you think has been the MVP of this year's NBA playoffs? I mean, you can go with CP3, you can go with Devin Booker. How about Khris Middleton, Jrue Holiday, Giannis? A lot of really good options to choose from. Let us know in the comments section who you think has been the MVP of this year's NBA playoffs. Let us know in the comments section down below. And thanks for watching this NBA mailbag here on Chat.